Light is green. On you go.
Last time, you all had a very eventful day last time, didn't you? How much of the city of Waterdeep did you traverse?
All of it.
Less than
All
I
of it,
usually do.
Too much.
You don't get to complain.
So, who remembers what transpired? And wants to regale the party for an inspiration?
Ooh, there's incentive now.
Yeah, there's incentive now.
Well, we finally decided we should probably get a hold of that Stone of Galore, what with it being the central pinnacle plot point and such. Beat the shite out of some Duragar, and then we followed up on the few crumbs of details they could share with us. We went to a windmill, converted into a slum, that will eventually fall down, no doubt. Horik even trying to accelerate it by trying to pull out one of the bricks. We found two thugs who had been working for a necromancer who had looted all the corpses and decided to be a little bit anal about how he organized the bones in the bags. We cornered the shit in a little sewer passage, but then it turns out he didn't have the stone on him, so he was less interesting, but we will beat him up later. We chased out into the street and we fucking pelted after a swarm of tag-teaming Kenku who were just always there to help each other out. Almost like it was contrived by the writing of the book that the party don't get the stone early. And then we got the stone early. And then but then the writing in the book said, you know what? You now have no control of your character. You hand it to a Kenku, who hands it to a Kenku, who passes it to a Kenku. And then they get round a corner to an old building where it turns out my fucking kids are there for some reason, being held hostage. But we smashed them all. The kids are alive. We got the stone. And nothing else will occur today. It will be a peaceful day of rest and relaxation.
The Kenku Sports Festival was something amazing.
It wasn't as good as the Lizardfolk Commonwealth Games we showed up at, though. Olber won a trophy.
He did.
That was at least until we then turned down the next street and was immediately ambushed. Well, almost ambushed. It was because Harden decided to deck a child.
Yes,
we
we did
found out brains can sleep.
Yes, we found out that, well, there were some ne'er-do-well children. Luckily, we had our own children to consort with. To find out these are not local children, so we punched them. Turns out they're kobolds, so we punched them harder. And Bjorn lost his shit because he saw a brain walking towards him.
I know my fucking stats.
And obviously at this point, despite them still screaming about how the Xanathar's gonna get us, obviously now things are fine.
I saw a guy fail to this twice.
I'm just gonna
surviving the first time, not so much the second time.
I'm just gonna point out, it wasn't gonna go for Bjorn. Lou was standing right next to you.
My
It
intelligence
was
is
aiming for
incredibly high.
Lou.
I have a 12, I'll have you know. I'm very smart.
Yeah, but it said, ooh, that's a great host. I want to steal that. That'll be useful.
Bjorn's not a looker for intellect devour purposes.
Yeah, he's more of a, he's gonna have to massage the brain.
I'm gonna get in that skull and find out I'm cramped. I have no room to move. That one looks fine, however. Dwarf head's too small.
And
don't
oh
think
no,
it would have been. I don't think it would have been happy in Lou's head either. My
you
God,
see,
it's
here's
a
the
walnut.
thing. It was looking for us. Lou could operate as a spy for Bragendareth. Little did they realize he actually is Bragendareth, so they just kind of jumped the shark on that one. But and no, Bjorn would not work for massaging the brain because turns out they prefer Drow for that.
Yes, they like dexterous, nimble fingers, not chunky mittens.
Yep.
This is something they made sure to establish in lore.
Yep. That time when Dritz the Word
Was a meat puppet.
Mind slave. Yeah. But anyways, you now have a bunch of bear traps and a stone.
I've now got my inspiration.
Mhm.
That might come in handy immediately.
Speaking of, this does remind me, Uzana,
Yes.
you have the stone. Are you doing anything to make sure you don't attune to it, or are you, just got it on your person?
Did we place it inside the cargo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Wait,
placed it
okay.
in cargo.
Okay, it's in cargo, so you're safe. All right.
All right then, we
What are
go
we doing?
home. We sit down.
You go
Prepare
home.
for a siege.
Arden takes off his left boot, then his right boot.
Well, here's our question. As you approach the alley, you see somebody you're actually familiar with.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
no.
Why are you saying,
Zord,
oh no,
what are
you
you
don't even
doing
know who
here?
it is? No, it's not Zord. As a matter of fact, a couple of you who have actually dealt with the guilds when you were trying to rebuild your lovely residence, you all remember this individual named Merrick Shingleton from the Roofers Guild. He is walking by and he is in a right tizzy. As he sees you all, he quite loudly proclaims, "Tomorrow you all are going to have a very busy evening. Don't you worry about that.
The fuck are you talking about?
Your tavern is going to be filled with people."
Alright, that's a
Yeah,
good thing,
right.
but why?
That little git. And he's
That doesn't narrow it down.
That really doesn't narrow it down as I look down to the various little gits in the party.
Would even be me.
Yes.
Starts at 5 foot and goes smaller each step.
You have a new tavern opening tomorrow on your street. Bet you
Alright.
didn't know that.
We've been rather busy today, so no, we had no idea.
Well, don't worry about that because it's brand spanking new. And he's decided to do all of the work himself.
Ah.
How will that
He-
bring us
It's
business?
just Harden's thinking, I respect that man more than I respect these guilds.
Where's the? I was looking for stuff. The thankfully he did at least sign on with the Tavern Makers Guild.
Kind of
But
have
still.
to, eh, for a supply of booze.
He's went and decided to cut corners, and don't you worry. The not only roofers but several of the rest of us, we are not about this. He's cut out the Carpenters Guild, Plasterers Guild as well. Now he didn't cut out the Sellers and Plumbers Guilds. However, he did, and good Sir Dwarf, you will know what I mean by this. He did tell the dwarf representative that his beard was very similar to barnacles on a ship.
Alright, where is he? Just stop walking around.
Like, Harden is listening to this, nodding casually, and then just glancing down at the alley which has the corpses and the bear traps.
Oh no, this is when you've gotten all the way down.
Yeah, it's just like, we fought for a war zone to get here, man. I am so fucking delighted to hear the inanity of business. Fuck yes, more where's my fucking share?
There we go. Mr. Froom down here, and he kind of gestures on down, points out the place. Well, don't you all worry about this because all of our guilds are getting together and we are going to be making sure to patron your place, not that idiotic location.
Lovely.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
And he goes storming off, muttering to himself.
Off he goes. I couldn't give the slightest bit of shit about that.
Mm.
We just went through all that and he's... never mind. Different
Well,
folk.
seems a
different
little
circle.
odd that they're not contacting all the guilds where we had to.
Well, I imagine what we'll get there is a blustering self-made man. Probably shake hands, probably spy on us a wee bit. Probably a shady fucker too, but we'll find out.
Indeed.
Renival. Let us get home. Come on, yous wee lot.
All right.
Well, he just tried to make any comments about my beer, and I've got to make sure he got to be sent into the next week. Or a fucking boot up his arse.
I don't think I've met the gent, but he might have a shit beard. You never know. Some people just don't take care of themselves. Remember, if a dwarf got a shit beard, you've got to tell him. Otherwise, he's not going to know he's not doing himself well.
Hey,
No.
but you do it gently.
Remember when yours used to look like something a troll rubs between his fucking taint? We'd just come off a long campaign. You had about 10 days worth of mud and grime thick in it. We hadn't had time to give a good scrub.
Hey, well, that's the circumstances.
Circumstance, but I had to tell you to your face it had to be done.
Well,
Like I wouldn't be aware of it myself.
but this
Well,
would also be a craftsman dwarf, so I possibly just wood chips, maybe a bit of cement, and even then, if he's going as a representative, he'd probably look his best.
You'd hope.
So, are you all arriving upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs for now. We will deal with the
Yo,
staff.
check that.
Oh, you go down? Off you
Yeah.
go then. Harden
Yeah,
is not going down. Harden is going to his chair.
Lou will quickly go down for some snacks.
The second you all walk through the front door, Felric pops out. How'd it go?
It went.
Went that way, fucking that way. We were A, B, C, B, C, D, A, B, C, the whole fucking city.
Well, that's not how you taught me the alphabet goes.
Well, what should we do about the bodies?
Baddies.
Oh, you just leave them.
Just-
The guards will fix it.
Aye.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have to contact a particular guild.
And this is when you find out Kago is also a crematorium.
Oh God.
We knew that already.
Did you get it?
Get what?
The stone.
Well, we got a bag full of bones, and there was a stone in it.
Okay, did you get the stone of galore? And where is it if you did?
Point to Kago.
Another dog.
Give me a minute. Runs back into his room.
Oh, fucking Christ. No.
Through the wall.
No.
It could be something totally different. It's not the same thing. We're
I
not
just
sure.
want a fucking evening here.
I told you we should have given it to the dragon.
Fucking see us later. I'm gonna play cards with the kids.
As you're walking out, all right. I just sent a paper bird to Jarlaxle.
Okay.
So it's in Kago. Should be safe. Do not let Kago out of your sight, please.
Can Gaddock still ride him? Is that okay?
Yes, because that means that Kago is within his sight. Don't let Kago into the tavern.
Gnomes instinctively don't know how to look down. We had to train Gaddix.
We need to make sure that nobody has access to Kago other than us.
Now you've got a good reason, Braider.
I padlock the hatch.
No, just think about it. Now you've got a reason to tell her no.
Oh, he is. Gaddix is grinning ear to ear.
Then realizes he can't actually tell her why. Shit.
Yeah. I was about to say, the question is, will she take
It
no
doesn't
for an
work
answer?
because it's still gonna be. Ah, shit.
I can't say breaking the earth.
Gonna have to lock this dog down. You
All
see him
right.
slide under the belly of Kago. He starts doing something.
Yeah, we just... So no one can get to the hatch, we trim his legs by half, now he's a corgi.
Oh, he's a munchkin Kago.
Downside, that's where the drink dispenser is, so we have to find another place to put it.
I got an idea.
No.
I don't have to change the shape of it. It's fine.
So, I take it Harton has gone to play games with the children. What's everybody else doing?
Selkie,
Horrocks gone
what-
downstairs to warn the bar staff that we may be busy tonight and maybe stack up on food a bit.
Oh, he did say tomorrow.
Ah, was it tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow.
Well,
Selkie,
maybe we.
kindly
What?
pour one of your largest kit. What's it called? I lost the word.
Tankard, stein, keg.
Yeah, tankard. Please pour one of your largest tankard up for me. It's been a long day.
Certainly. Where'd y'all go? As she goes and grabs the dwarf-sized tankard.
I think it's almost easier to say that there's a one corner of Waterdeep we weren't in today. Woo!
That sounds like you had a lot of fun.
I almost got my brain eaten by a brain, but other than that, things were worthwhile.
I wouldn't recommend it. Then you wouldn't be you, and it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Hey,
She pours
there
you
you go, that's
a
right.
nice mid-range drink.
Thank you,
Anybody
lass.
else want one up top? I could run one up.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
All right, here we go. Hork, you want to help me run some of this stuff up? Unless you're too tired as well.
Yep. Check our stores as well. We may need a lot for tomorrow.
Certainly. She pops around, tells Thomas, comes back. Any reason why?
Apparently, the guilds are gonna come by tomorrow and try and. Well, I'm hoping drink us out of business, but we'll see.
Hey, and apparently a new tavern is opening up just right across. But apparently he kind of went and stepped over the guild's toes, so you know, not a very wise
yeah, you
move
don't
this
do
time.
that.
Hey,
Yeah, you don't do that.
so I heard.
Sounds like that they're doing one of their protests, quote unquote.
Yeah. Do they tend to drink a lot during one of those? Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, these are workers. Do workers tend to drink a lot?
Yes.
True. Yeah, good
Exactly.
point. So yeah, we'll probably need a decent supply of food as well. So let's at least try and be ready for them.
Yeah. I will make sure to put in extra orders.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This should be fairly decent business for us then. All right. And she starts running some drinks up, in case anybody wants any.
Yes.
So in about an hour. Oh, hold on, where is he? There we go. I do have him somewhere. There we go. I don't know how you can lose Jarlaxle. Apparently very easy.
Well, if you find out how, please let the rest of the party know.
Speaking of, I take it Uzana's with Harton and the children in the room.
Yep.
Okay, good. Otherwise, you're about to get a rather big shock. And you do see two drow come on into the common room. And before long, Harton, Uzana, you have a Felrek knocking on the door.
I take a moment to just ignore it as I shuffle the cards around.
You hear the pause as he's very, very confused, and then tries again.
Can I open the door? Yes.
Jarlaxle requests your presence.
All right.
Right, there's going to be a lot of noise here, so Hooten, you can just stay here for a wee bit.
And Jinx immediately, I can watch him!
You can indeed. And remember, there's been a lot of excitement today, so he probably needs just quiet. Well, might be she
Okay.
needs quiet, aye?
I can keep her in the sling.
Alright, let me show you how to tie it here. Go
Okay.
on ahead, I'll be in a wee moment.
All right.
Mhm.
Uzana, you already see a problem. Jarlaxle's in Harton's chair.
That's a big problem.
Felrect quickly goes and it gathers all the remaining individuals up, including popping his head down the hatch. Bjorn, could you come up here, please?
Wait, not today.
The skull.
No cute little bits. Pop it.
Okay. And he gets up.
You know what?
It's been a lot of walking today.
It's gonna take a long way around.
Personally, I ran, didn't walk.
I did quite a bit of running myself too.
Some of it he didn't even remember.
Aye,
Oh,
that's an
What do
important
you
part
mean
we'll
he-
get to.
what do you mean he didn't remember?
Oh, I do remember it now. But for a while there, when I was holding the stone, it weren't me at the helm.
Pardon me, Horik.
Ah. Hmm.
It walked
I
me
was
right round the
wondering.
corner to give the stone over to a Kenku that ran off.
I'm sure this is even the actual stone.
Well, considering it took control of Harton, I have a suspicion it probably is. That would be a very elaborate fake. So it took you over.
Aye.
Hmm.
To be fair,
That
though, I've been running my
implies-
bollocks off the whole bloody times, smashing things against walls and all, so I might have been a tad fatigued.
That would imply it's a sentient and magical artifact.
That beats a map.
Well, can you give me the whole thing from start to finish?
And we do.
Well, then, I think somebody else should give it a shot at trying to attune to the stone.
I'm clearly the most qualified person here for that.
Not you.
Said by
Alright,
Jarlaxle
Alexander.
that quickly, huh?
Yes. Lou doesn't even have to open his mouth, and the finger is pointing at Lou and says, "Not you."
Why not him?
I didn't let go of that rope. It was you guys all didn't see that.
That's why, Horik. If you forget, that is exactly why.
You are correct.
Look, I said I was sorry, I think.
Oh.
We do not disbelieve your sincerity on that. We question if it'll ever happen again.
Well, there is one lad who'd be the easiest to pin down just in case. No offense, Gatix.
Out from under Kago. None taken.
Right. Just if it's Horik and it goes wrong, well, he'll be out the fucking windy in a heartbeat.
That would definitely be an issue. So, all
So
right
would-
then.
What you do, the other Scotix?
Don't worry, we wouldn't
Yeah,
hurt you afterwards.
He gets back up, and now it looks like Kago's wearing a leather belt. He's secure.
Alright, boots on. Let's just make sure, just in case. So we just surround Gatix with big people.
I can totally help with this.
Technically, yes.
I want to try out some of my new spells. Which actually, none of them do damage, so
Well, that's a bard issue.
I can always melt his brain.
Don't. That is the majority of what is valuable with him.
It's like the opposite of me.
No, you've got things you can think about and do. It's perfectly fine. Just coordinate them a tad better.
I mean, if he melts his brain, maybe we can acquisition his girlfriend?
Well, that's a horrible phrase. No. Just keep a hold of Gatix just in case something happens, that's all. Fuck's sake. Right, have a go with the special stone there.
So, do you acquire the stone, Gaddix?
I will acquire the stone.
I mean, this is a perfect test now for how reinforced Cargo is.
I just locked it up too.
Yeah, but now the mechanism's being used. This is good for a gnome, right?
It's also good to make sure you can get something out just as easily as you can get something in.
Yeah, you're gonna need to pass me that as he points past Harton to the oil can that rolled, or rolled all the way over there. Yeah.
You really should have learned Mage Hand. This would be very useful for you. And here you go. Here's your
Wait,
squeezy.
do I know? I feel like I might know Mage Hand. Nope. No, I took Blade Burst instead. That's right. I swapped it out for Blade Burst when I leveled a while back.
Well, we can't say the stone wasn't secure in that dog if you're having this much trouble getting it out.
It's no trouble. It's just a new little bit and piece, and he's reluctant to do anything immediately.
Oh wait, no, I don't need that. Thump.
Oh god! Oh.
Bit
Let's
much,
see,
bit much, but it works.
This is our common room. This is not your fucking lab, by which I mean bedroom.
Oh, so you'd end up getting this entire group drenched in oil, grease.
As Jarlaxle calmly steps away.
Gatix, just grab the fucking stone right now.
Okay, I've got the stone. Yeah.
Now,
On the index finger of his glove, though, he does have an oil dispenser.
think real
Okay.
hard about it. Because it's kind of nebulous what attunement means. It's
Yeah,
could
but
be,
looking at it,
Alright.
it can be you
If Lou
focusing
saw
on it.
rock, what would he think? And he tries to get into it. Lou likes rocks.
Fully does.
How do they work?
Fucking magnets.
Rocks, how do they work? They don't.
All right. Gaddix, you're going to write this down. Before anything starts happening, the benefits of having the Stone of Glory on your person is you now have access to the guidance spell. Guidance cantrip at will. Obviously, it's a cantrip. However, you have a disadvantage to make saving throws to resist poison. The Stone of Galore has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges at dawn. While holding the stone, you can expend one of its charges to cast the Legend Lore spell.
Which spell?
Legend
Lore.
lore. Oh, you're in trouble now, Rena.
I know. I know.
I cast Legend Lore to find out the backstory of that fidget spinner.
Yep, and I can do it. And eventually, Gaddix, you hear the stone speak to you mentally. Well, I suppose this will work.
Wait, the stone says that?
Yep.
Yes.
This pet rock talks.
I am not
Yes?
a pet rock.
It's the coolest pet rock I've ever
it's not
seen.
a pet rock.
It's a pet rock.
It's lying.
I can hear and I can see that little
I
thing.
mean, it's a sentient pet rock?
Yeah,
A
it's
friend
like-
rock.
It's like the ring, except different form.
Oh, so this one's got another person trapped in it. Can we get this one out?
No, I am not trapped.
What if we
Okay,
switch in
apparently it
between
can
the
hear
ring
you
and the
too.
rock?
Wait, is everyone hearing this or just
Hmm.
me?
Only
Just
you,
you.
Gaddix.
Okay. Apparently it can hear you too, and he says he's not trapped.
I am
mean,
an
Lou,
ageless and immortal being.
Lou, are you sure it is
Oh,
a
man.
friend rock? I mean, given what it did to Hartnett, it's more like a foe rock.
Maybe he just doesn't
No,
like tall
no,
people.
and Gaddix makes a faux spooky gesture. He's an ageless and immortal being.
Oh,
Can you be friends with one of those?
I don't see why you couldn't.
They might get
Gaddix, can we be friends with
You
it?
are too sarcastic for your own good.
just meeting eyes.
Buddy,
with-
you have no idea.
I'm just meeting Jarlaxle's eyes as the peanut gallery chatters there and the topics they go on.
Jarlaxle's looking rather incredulous at a lot of the people here. All right, Mr. Stone of Galore. Could somebody consider asking it what it is?
Well, we've only had it for a few minutes.
I know, but we've already started pontificating, and Gaddix is already trying to make fun of it.
Well, that's just lot. Can't really be helped. Well, guys, what do you think? Ask about his origins, what it'd be.
So, Mr. Immortal Ageless Being,
Uh,
where
Give me
do
to
you
somebody
come
else.
from?
Now you're part of the club.
Give me to somebody else.
Not giving you to somebody else. If you're
Oh,
so
boy.
great and powerful, answer me.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Where
Yes,
is
I'm
Yes.
invoking the wrath of the stone.
yes, you are.
I have to go back. I have to remember what the save is. Because
It's just a rock. What's he gonna do?
I believe it was a wisdom save.
Yep, it
I
is.
thought it was
A
a
charisma save. Yeah.
Because it's two different ones. The wisdom save is a different one.
Okay.
Because that one was just, I think the other one. Where is it?
That was actually faster than Live with the Ring.
The ring didn't ask for somebody new.
Well, it did eventually.
Everyone else
Eventually.
decided it had to be somebody new.
Okay, it's a. I forgot. It was in a different book. And I had to.
Gaddix is like,
Charisma save. You all see. Suddenly, Gaddix just kind of shrugs. Well, I suppose I'm just going to do this. And he looks around. And goes to hand it to Uzana. You are the least sarcastic.
Oh, thank you.
Gaddix, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, that's Kago's sheet. Thanks, roll 20. You know, there's 20 sides on that thing.
yeah, and
Gaddix,
you got the sixth
you
one.
remembered talking smack to this. Well, actually, no. You don't remember any of this conversation. You don't even remember getting the stone out of Kago.
How'd she get the looking at Kago? Looking at the stone?
Yeah, you ever want to be fiddled with it? We gave
Magic?
We'll let you have the stone
Yeah, I
first
put
to
the
see what
lock
it...
on it.
Aye, and then you took the lock off because we were testing out the stone.
No, I did.
Then you did basically the same thing I did, it looks like.
I look around for a Kenku.
He rolls his eyes.
We have one downstairs.
Fucking hell.
I only did the Kenku thing because I didn't think you all were worthy. I'm questioning if you still are, come to think of it, but at least you don't seem to be, well, like the rest.
Well, that does
Which
explain.
rest?
You don't hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that does explain the Kenku thing. Well, we should start with introductions. My name is Uzana. Though I guess you already know that.
Mm-hmm. I'm Galore.
All right, everyone. How would you like to be addressed? Like, I was, Galore, but in your current state.
Technically, I am the Stone of Galore. The Stone Galore, the Stone of Galore. It works. I don't care very much.
I just wanted to be polite. The Stone of Galore wishes to be referred to as Galore.
Right?
Hello, galore.
So what is it? I'm assuming there's some sort of malign intellect of some sort. It's not just a stone that's enchanted.
Are you familiar with aboleths?
Mm, am I familiar with those?
We do
Give
have
me a
Volo's
history.
Guide to Monsters.
Would that be history or arcana?
Yeah, she said history.
Yeah, I think it's history. Yeah, because
Let's see if you can get more than. Hey, there are more sides to those dice.
Only a few more.
Oh, actually, no. You have a +7. You're still rolling single digits. Jeez.
Yeah.
Actually, does the canonical Volo's Guide to Monsters contain the monster manual stuff too?
Yeah, but it's Volo's account, so the information is sketchy at best, and he probably never got near an aboleth. Like, it'll tell you about the different goblin tribes in a region and some orcs, but the biggest, nastiest creatures, he probably could not get anything on there.
I mean, he probably can go to other people for
Yeah, as I've shown you in the messages.
it.
I was able to get information from a reputable Harper, and then it just says in the comments below, Elminster, sigh, me again. I have also confirmed with another reputable Harper. He hired someone to ask me.
You have to love Volo. But
It's a good interaction.
Uzana, you know that aboleths are generally referred to as malevolent, eel-like aberrations with very potent psionic abilities.
No, you're right, sweetie. They are generally known as. Yeah. They're also very psychic.
Oh, fucking field day there then.
Well, that's probably how Galore can, hear us when in stone.
Aye.
Jarlaxle also looks far less amused at the whole situation.
So the thing inside is an aboleth.
Yes.
I am an aboleth. Tell that thing that yes, I am an aboleth.
Galore states that yes, Galore is an aboleth.
Okay.
The fuck does this got to do with a mound of gold?
Oh, he's interested in knowing where Neverember hid all that gold, isn't he?
Yes, he's interested in knowing where Neverember hid the gold.
Oh, that's very simple. It's below a theater.
Oh. Really?
Yes. Pink
Oh.
flump. The pink flump.
No, it's below the pink flump.
That a whorehouse?
You would need the keys.
No, not. Is it a whorehouse? Has it changed?
No, it's just a theater.
Oh, no. The theater, not the whorehouse.
Alright, it's not one of the ones we went to, eh?
No, you
I
have
don't
not been
believe
to
so.
the pink flump.
But we do need the keys.
Oh, if only we had someone who was good with that sort of thing and acquisition things they should not have. Do you have it on your keyring already? Calls over to Jarlaxle.
I'm sure I can acquire what we need. What keys do we need? Is it just a simple lock, or is it a magical effect like I have a suspicion it is? And Galore quite simply says, oh, you just need 3 items and you need to bring it to the door. Once you put it on the offering plate, the door will open.
Oh, that's so simple.
I assume that the first one is very easy to acquire. I'm sure you'll have no issue finding this in Waterdeep. They practically abound. One bronze dragon scale.
All right.
How convenient!
Yeah.
I know, just the guy.
How convenient.
Then, this one should be a little bit more difficult, but not at all hard. You need a unicorn.
Oh, that one will be a.
Jarlaxle looks concerned.
Will a fake one suffice?
I am almost 100% certain that no, it would not.
An entire unicorn.
An entire unicorn.
How big is this offering plate?
A facsimile could work, but it needs to be convincing enough.
Alright, Sword has a fake unicorn, right?
He does have a unicorn float, yes.
Okay, well,
Do you want
hopefully
it with
that'll
the
work.
confetti or without?
Well, we
With.
gotta have the width. I mean, unicorns do that naturally, right?
Yeah, it would be more realistic to have a confetti. Sake. Right, and our ingredient third.
Oh, that one's easy. I see we have I can't. 3. You have 3 individuals to obtain one of these from, so it's no problem. You just need a drow hand. Severed.
Lou, give me your hand.
Can I get a robot hand? It's a yes
I
if I can get a
suppose
robot
we
hand.
all must make sacrifices. Who
Well,
is up for a shopping
only
board?
she can hear this, right?
You know,
I
I
want-
kind of feel bad that we disposed of the revenant body we had, because that would have been helpful now.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Jarlaxle looks abnormally annoyed at this situation.
I'll do it for robot hand, boss.
That's a fucking weird component required. Honestly, it's all 3 are fascinatingly unusual and esoteric.
This is Never Ember we're discussing.
Best I can do, Lou, is replicate an arm blade for you.
So
You
you
could
have
have
a
a gun on it.
finger. So you will have a finger, just a very sharp one.
That could actually be handy in the kitchen.
They'll call you Lou Knife Hands. Watch out.
Jarlaxle has taken a pensive pose. Well, there are a couple of places I'm sure we can acquire them. It'll take a little bit of time. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be lopping the hands off any of my boys, if you understand me.
Oh, absolutely not. We wouldn't ask of it.
Even that
I
one,
would
as
do
he
it.
points at Lou.
For like 500 gold.
No, I forbid it.
I'll do it. I'll lose limbs for you. I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, I said I would do it.
Lou, if you lose that hand, you will be losing something else that you very much would prefer to keep. So I advise you keep both of those hands. Do you understand me?
Oh yeah, I have a point. Yeah. Yeah.
How could you play ukulele without 2 hands?
The same way he plays it currently.
Harmonica would actually be somewhat affected as well. As well as the bongos.
You don't play the bongos. Come on. That's Gunfer's instrument.
Every bard plays the bongos.
I mean, technically, Ernest plays the drum, so yeah, he could probably play the bongos. You are correct.
Oh, just lucky it didn't he ask for an oil bear.
Well, do we get the offerings back?
Oh yes, they're not consumed.
Does it need that? Does the hand actually need to be detached?
He did say
Yes.
that, aye.
It must
Okay,
be a
how
severed
long-
hand.
How long does it need to be attached?
We could reattach a limb. It's feasible.
Yeah. How long? How long do we have?
Jarlaxle's pinching the bridge of his nose. We are not going to be temporarily lopping off anybody's hands and reattaching them. We are
Well,
going to
They're,
retrieve a deceased drow's hand and we're going to put it there.
they're fucking
Yes.
eager, aren't they?
So,
It
how
looks
do we
like he's had a
deceive the drow?
realization.
Which drow are we going to deceive?
There's one still currently running about in a trap situation.
So what drow do I think die of natural causes. I think it's possible.
Well, there's still a body of a revenant, remember?
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what I was
currently in
suggesting.
a bottle, and I'm not inclined to let him back out because then we have to get him back in again.
Well, then we just have to hope that there's some other rogue drow running about who's not part of the boys.
Give me 2 days. Just because something's coming up that I think will work quite well.
We'll handle the dragon scale.
Good, yes, I do recall you are friends with that little fellow in the harbor.
Hold on a second now, Lou. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do for the dragon scale?
Look around.
No, give me your first impulse. What are we going to do to get that dragon scale?
Talk to a dragon.
Thank fuck. Yes, that is what we're going to do. We're going to ask and request politely.
We'll probably
You
have to
hear
trade something
Galaxel's
shiny
doing
for
a
it.
slow clap.
We probably
Doing a
will,
very
but I'm
slow
just
clap.
glad that was your first instinct. Good job.
Do we actually have anything shiny he would like?
Oh, yes,
You could always
point.
trade him a rock.
He'll
Or
know
if we get a
value when he
dragon
sees it. To make sure you don't undersell him or he'll be offended.
For a dragon scale. Doesn't he shed those?
Yes, but it's his. Dragons hoard things.
Well, he's not going to want something of his to be taken away for possible mysterious purposes. After all, it can be used for spell components, scrying and shit like that there.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dragons are vain. Chances are he either has a bunch of them or, I mean, if he's a young dragon, he might not have even lost the scale
Maybe we'll give him a ride in a submarine. Can we arrange that?
What do you think we could do a race between a submarine and that lobster thing?
Oh,
And the dragon?
Do you think he would be willing to give it up if he got in the submarine for 5 minutes?
Oh, there you go. That's a nice, easy solution.
Very
We should-
well.
no,
I can
it's
arrange that.
it's not the only option. We can talk to him and talk about other things. I'm just thinking it would be hilarious.
Well, it'd be doing him a good turn, and it's something he really wants. So
Honestly, I think
And
he's
I-
probably sated on it right now. He knows it floats about.
and I mean, I don't see how it hurt anyone.
It is supposed to be secret.
I do think it would be a neat thing for him to get to race both the crab and the manta.
He could probably outswim the crab. I've seen that about the Quailish. Ours is faster.
I imagine so. It's designed for it.
Well,
Geddix,
mine
Geddix,
will
do
be
you
faster
have any?
once-
Geddix, can you think of any way to make the crab faster, to make things interesting?
Make a crab faster.
Don't strain yourself.
Well,
Sounds like-
could forego the claws for additional legs.
This is an academic discussion. Point is, if you want him to potentially pop in for a little bit, I can arrange it. We're not doing any races, though.
As I said, it's not our first option. It's just an amusing thought that popped into the head.
Find out if he's willing to do it for something else. If it's too rich for your blood, then yes. Just make sure to arrange it with me.
Aye.
And then, of course, we can probably arrange the unicorn. We have to manage to find a way to get it into the flump. That might be fun.
We also don't even know like who's running the place.
Oh, I do.
Oh, who?
Right, nasty witch.
I mean, if a fake unicorn is sufficient, could we put a horn on Kogo?
No, as he said, it
I-
had to be convincing.
Yeah.
When
And
you
Gaddix
say-
kind of moves over to Kago, kind of puts his arms over it, like, "Don't you touch him."
Uzana, the aboleth is feeling quite disgusted, and you can feel it.
You will not make any modifications to my dog.
Now, when you say it's a right nasty witch, is that as in an actual practitioner of witchcraft, or
Oh no! Oh no! See, her husband used to own the theater. He died. Now she's running it, and she's purely in it for the money. She has no artistic integrity.
Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, what she puts on is, I suppose, passable. But there are much better theaters in the city.
If she's in it for the money, I'm surprised you have an issue with her. That seems like an easy motivation to deal with.
Yes, I know, but if you're going to be running a theater, you should at least be focused on the art of it
Aye,
and
of
the
course.
money.
Aye.
You can do both.
Aye, you're making money with her
Make
refreshments.
money.
Everyone knows that.
Exactly.
Well, this has been enlightening.
It has.
Strange though, considering everyone hyped this thing up as the key itself.
Well, it kind of told us exactly what to do. I'd call that the key.
Near enough.
Without me, you wouldn't have known how to get in. Although, truth be told, I'm not sure it'll really matter once you get in. I'm not sure you can get past the Guardian.
Hmm.
I want to share that bit.
Could you repeat that? My brain skipped a beat.
He said, well, I did let you know what the keys are, and besides, at this point I don't think it matters because I don't think you'll get past the Guardian.
Well, why don't you think we'll get past the Guardian?
Guardian?
Well, I look around the room. I see my question is already answered.
Why, yes, the Guardian. There is somebody, Never Ember, decided to pay to keep this little hoard safe.
Never Ember's personal paid card.
Wait.
He's been living down there this entire time.
How long is
Oh.
this entire time?
A very long time.
Wow, he must be quite old.
Can't be that long.
Possibly.
Never Ember himself is only like, what, 50, 60?
Mhm. But we're talking years.
Yeah, we're talking years, but it's a case of we're not talking a century.
Ah. Well, what's so fearsome about him?
Well, truth be told, what he holds isn't that fearsome. But it is what allows him to be where he is. Now, the fellow's name is Aranax.
Alright, so it's not what he holds that makes him fearsome, and his name is Aranax.
Aranax. Right? That's a reasonable name. I'll accept that one.
What does he hold? A staff.
He holds a staff.
Does it have any unusual purpose to it?
Oh, yes. Namely, it allows certain individuals like Aranax access to the city.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
a staff that gives him access. Wait,
So it's a
Joe
dragon.
Axel looks like a kid in a candy store. Assuming you give that information, Uzana.
I do.
Yeah, so it's a dragon.
Aye.
Couldn't that mean he can just be anywhere?
His job is to guard the vault.
Not true, but I mean theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
You might have already met him, who knows? Point is, he's guarding the vault, he has the staff, and he has his own little hoard down there, which Never Ember gifted to him in service.
Oh, that's sweet.
Just out of curiosity, do you know what kind of dragon?
Gold.
Gold.
Well, that's
Alright.
the better option. Might mean we can talk this over.
That is probably the better option. I'm not sure how we would fare against a... Well, I assume this is a fully grown adult dragon?
Don't think Never Ember would settle for a whelp.
No, doubtful. Too egotistical. It's not an ancient dragon, correct? Just a normal, regular adult? The stone just gives it, of course. I don't think an ancient would have bothered to stay down there for so long.
Yep, just a regular adult.
Admittedly, I'm a wee bit disappointed.
Oh?
Well, I was just thinking, if we renovate a little bit, get some more floor space and all, the dragon head would have looked great in the wall, but I don't want to deal with a metallic dragon. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could ask for a casting and just get a molded one.
Oh, good luck getting a dragon to agree to that.
It wouldn't be much of a story, though. How'd you get a hold of that? Well, we held him still for about 2 hours until it set.
I think that's more impressive than if you killed it.
A little bit, but I mean, look at this lot. It's kind of impressive at this lot we're able to kill a dragon.
Fair.
But you never know.
Wait, you killed a dragon?
What?
I've killed a dragon.
We will have killed a dragon.
No. I mean, we
No.
might eventually, but not this one.
No, not this one.
Hopefully.
No. Hopefully not. He might be a very useful ally potentially in the future.
Also very bad for, to, slate down someone that is inherently a good creature. Potentially. Provided he's not gone
Probably
mental
very
in his vault.
egotistical.
Well, he
But
goes one thing.
perhaps either some ointment or some potions of dealing with being not so easily caught on fire might not be a bad idea.
You got tricked before, those were just bottles of water. I'm not saying it didn't work, but they weren't that expensive.
This does remind me, I think I do have a new job for you all.
Oh, joy.
What could it possibly involve?
Why, I have no idea. Possibly 5,000 gold if you can acquire that staff and hand it over.
Oh,
Is that in addition to the finder's fee?
I've got a distinct feeling that if we tried to get the staff, that would lead to blows of a gold dragon.
Not necessarily. If you're smart about it.
It depends on how much he values the staff.
Well, it's allowing him access to the city of Waterdeep, which is a nice little feather in the cap.
Also, it means he can't get to his modest hoard.
Oh no, see, that's not how that works.
No, see, he's by the horde already. He has his own horde there. That's why he
See-
stays there.
Let
Well,
me
and
explain how
guards.
this staff works. All that needs to happen is the owner of the staff just simply needs to touch a dragon and the dragon is exempt from the dragon ward. Therefore, he's exempt already. He doesn't technically need it anymore. He's just guarding it like all the other things.
Can this exemption be revoked?
That's a good question. I'd like to thank you for asking it.
How do you know how the staff works?
I've been researching it and I was hoping to find it. It was one of the things I was looking for because I do know it's been missing.
Apparently, it's not missing.
Oh, we found it.
Wasn't there a wee bit of tension in the air when we were talking to the Open Lord? Dragons
No?
did come up.
Yes,
That might be
would
the
why,
black staff.
Probably.
Hmm.
Okay. So the effect lasts until the creature is touched again by the staff, or until the passage of a period of time specified by one who is attuned to the staff.
So he's pretty much fine as long as the
what-
staff has gotten away from him.
Right.
What was the
Assuming-
last part? I didn't catch that. You kind of cut out there.
They can set time. So basically, as long as Neverember didn't set a time when he granted access to Aranax, he could stay in the city.
Okay, now the second question. How does that actually work? If we touch the dragon again with the staff while he was in the city, would he get teleported out?
I think he would have
Squished
to
against
leave.
the wall?
I'm not sure if it's ever been transpired, but I assume it would be the same thing as if they tried to enter the city, which is very uncomfortable, and the further into the city they go, the more pain it is. They
Kind of
would
like a
probably try to leave
geas.
as quick as possible. Yes. But less instantaneous. Because I know dragons have tried. Theoretically, they can get in to a degree.
Oh, okay. According to Google in 3.5e, it would basically have the same thing as antipathy and sympathy.
Yeah.
Meaning he would just basically shriek and run till he's out of the city. And then likely be very, very mad.
But as long as we stay in the city, he can't enter. He can't harm us.
Oh, he can harm you. He just can't get in the walls.
Yeah, and that would mean you have to live here in the city. Forever.
I don't think you want to annoy a dragon, friend.
That too.
Do we have a choice?
I don't know. He's out to be annoyed to annoy everyone, it seems.
There's always a choice, particularly with gold dragons. They're relatively decent folks. It's mostly we'd have to figure out how to get him to hand over what we want.
Well, we can just talk to him when I first see him.
It's
Namely, find a way to convince him.
Yes, but it's always good to have backup plans.
Would have been a nice bit of fun to go seek out a unicorn walking through the city. Nice little spectacle there. That would get us some bums and seats.
Or you could find a baby unicorn and then have a pet one.
No, I wouldn't do that with a unicorn. Now they're a different level of beast. Them. They're a blessing
I
on the
know where
world.
one is right now.
I'm listening.
It's in Gauntlgrim.
I have no fucking clue whereabouts that is.
He looks at Bjorn.
No, we've been there. We've no fucking clue how we got in or got out. Those were the heavy drinking days. There is a blackness in my memory in his.
North of Neverwinter.
Something tells me there's still a trail of bottles down in those ruins. So we could probably find it again.
Technically, it would be in the Underdark.
Technically?
Technically, it's deep.
Yeah.
Dark.
And
It's right one of those things where it's technically the Underdark, but it's close enough. Some people would consider it the Upper Dark. It's, in that mid-range.
One of
Lovely
those
place. I
places
do
I never
recommend you go
wanted to
visit it when
go.
sober.
Got it.
Oh, I mean, it'll be a lovely place to go back to when we're just, on the tour instead of on a tour.
Although I don't think they would let you into the Primordial Pit, which is a bit of a disappointment because, that is a sight.
Sounds like a fun hangout, eh? Nice bar?
It's run by dwarves. What do you think?
Well, sounds like it can't be that bad then.
I'm not getting a discount, is what I hear.
But
I mean, the third king happens to be Brunner Battlehammer. I think he knows a thing or two about drink.
He does, I've seen the shield. It's illustrated quite lovely in a few of the books I've got for the Waynes.
Oh, it's gotten even better now. He can pull a mug of ale out from behind it whenever he wishes.
Yeah, that's an artifact.
But
Sadly, that's a bit distant and probably a bit of a hassle to try and convince a unicorn to leave their grove and whatnot.
oh no, that would just be asking Dritz to let us borrow it. But I think it would be a little bit easier just to use our facsimile.
Wait, the guy with 2 swords?
2 scimitars, yes.
You're telling me he has a unicorn too? This is obviously a made-up person.
Lou, why do you think he's riding the...
Lou is convinced that Jarl Axel invented Dritz as a PR stunt.
Lou, he has a unicorn.
It sounds like too much. I mean, come on.
I mean, you
It's
gotta
a magical
make the
pendant.
last got a point.
It does sound like protagonistic bullshit, yes.
It's a magical pendant that had been gifted to him.
It was a
from
panda?
Celestial pendant.
You can wear a unicorn? Oh my god.
Lou, it is a magical pendant that when he calls upon the power, it summons his unicorn steed Andahar. It has a name.
Yes.
It doesn't make it any more ridiculous every time you keep explaining it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You don't
Is
even
a
believe he...
Hellsteed any different?
I don't even know. I just walk around, man.
All right. And he looks around. Oh, this is not a place for that. All right, Lou, down into the basement.
Mr. Alaxel starts undoing his belt. It's time you fucking learn, son.
I am not summoning a Hellsteed in the middle of this room. I do not want it to catch on fire. Down into the basement. Let's go.
You know we've got a lot of alcohol down there.
Yeah.
It's sealed and all,
Sure.
but, you know.
We'll manage.
Is it really necessary to start summoning up beasts
up.
from the depths of hell?
Shut up, Bjorn. Let's have a look at it.
I forgot who was also in the room.
Delrect is looking utterly confused and just decides to stay back with Krivik.
Have you already seen it, Felrict?
No? Wait.
Oh, you got the
Once.
cool thing.
Once. It's alright. I don't need to see it. Thank you. Is anybody else going down to look at the show, apparently?
Nope.
Yes.
Chicago.
Yep. He pulls out his little tiny statuette. He puts it over in the empty alcove that used to house your prisoner, and yep, he summons up a fiery Hellsteed with a lot of fire when it first comes out.
Oh shit! Ah!
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
a burning
illusionary
horse, all
fire?
right.
Or not?
If it runs on things, it will set it on fire, but most of that is just visual flare.
It's a bit of a public relations image issue, eh? You can't really stride into town as the conquering hero like that, just a conqueror.
I can see a place in the parade for this.
Occasions. Surprisingly, when you come back with whatever it is they're looking for, they tend to accept the Hellsteed.
And plus the Hell Association also. Is this like a familiar? It's a case of some soul bound into the form of it, or is the actual creature?
No, this is simply a magical... He tries to find a way to phrase it. So theoretically, this is almost an illusionatory thing.
Alright.
For instance, if you kill it, it's just going to go back into its artifact form. Theoretically, it's more like our brains are finding a way to process what is going on.
So that's why Lou can't comprehend it. He just sees a blob.
But that's
So
why
can you make it
theoretically...
look like other things?
No.
No, it's assigned
That's not
by
how
the
this works.
artifact.
Yes. Theoretically, yeah, because after all, it's like if you were to kill this, which it has died on several occasions, the next day I go to summon it, it would be back exactly as it was.
Right.
It doesn't have sentience. It does what it's supposed to do, and it will fulfill its own orders as per the magical enchantment.
Alright. Just, double checking you've not got a bound demon or whatever.
No. As a matter of fact, this is a copy of the original.
Alright.
When it dies, is it just like poof?
Yeah.
For some reason, he finds that a negative.
So, like a summoned weasel, you say?
It depends on how you summon it. I mean, if it's summoned familiar, then no. That's actually a spirit involved, and he, of course, unsummons the thing and goes back upstairs.
Well,
Right now,
that's
Brett.
a thing that
Always bringing
seems to
weasel into
exist, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's well, actually, it's not completely the same as Andahar, but it is similar enough to get the idea of what I'm talking about. Yes.
Why'd he get the unicorn?
Well, that was a gift from Illustrious Silverhands and the city of Silvery Moon.
Huh.
Just seeing it all
Yeah,
go
where all that
past
stuff
his
is.
head.
You would probably at least know vaguely where Silvery Moon is.
It's an elfy place. I gotta check the map.
I'm just gonna stick with my harmonica. Good old trusty harmonica.
Just trying to
Dude,
remember.
why
now
are you so completely tied up with the idea of somebody using two swords?
I just don't. I've only ever used one. It hasn't worked for me, but I've only ever used one.
There are other people in the world, like us, for example.
Like Nadrax. Nadrax has used 2 short swords for a while now.
But they're not curvy.
It's got you there. Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
Silvery
Okay.
Moon is kind of in this universe is kind of stamped away by Raxus.
Oh.
Well, we're more like the Evermores, but a little bit of Silvery Moon, yeah.
The area by Nesme, apparently.
So
I mean, I used 2 long swords.
I mean, they could just be really long daggers and you know a fancy cooking technique, you know?
They're scimitars, Lou.
Got me there.
And Jarlaxle does gesture. He actually, instead of his rapier, he has a longsword actually strapped to his belt with a very fancy displacer beast handle. Example: longswords. Most drow are very well acquainted with 2-blade fighting. It's what we're known for.
Elric up the phone.
I am not known for that. I'll try
You
it
have
out,
a
maybe.
feeling, Lou, he has that look on his face. That's not a good look. You're
I can
wondering
try.
if he thinks you're known for anything.
Well, yeah. I'm a triple double spy, so nobody knows anything.
Yes, Lou, you are. Let's get this conversation done with right now. So, possibly tomorrow, I should be back with some news about that particular severed hand. I think I know something that will work quite well that's going to line up with something I need. Gnarl has a spare down in Xanathar's base, and I have a feeling that you might want to acquire that.
Just glancing at the others, has a spare.
Yes. You forget, Xanathar does have drow minions, other than Gnarl.
Well, we've not come into contact with those ones. He's been throwing the lower stuff at us.
Which is quite dumb of him. But I do think I might have to send you on down to have a word with Gnarl very soon, so that could line up.
And then is our plan just to go straight in as soon as we have all the stuff?
How about when we get the keys, we cross that bridge when we get there?
Okay.
I mean, if the unicorn imitation works, can't we make a drow hand imitation as well? Somehow?
The stone says, I don't think that would work.
Would a skeleton hand work from a very old dead drow?
If you can identify that it's drow. Doesn't require flesh, it just requires it to be from a drow.
And the bony parts of a hand.
The whole hand.
If we find a drow with, who has already lost a hand and give him a prosthesis and take that prosthesis away, would that count as a drow hand?
That is a prosthesis.
But
and the
it
stone
would
just
be a
says-
hand from a drow.
Uzana, the stone informs you if I get any more stupid questions I'm not answering.
The stone's tolerance for foolish questions is pretty much up.
Good. So is my tolerance for stupid questions. Do we have any intelligent questions?
Is it safe to store the stone here?
Hopefully.
Oh, that worked really well last time.
Well, the Xanathar obviously know where we are.
Yes, we already know that.
Well, and they know we have the stone. Is this safe?
That's the safest option we've got. I don't think we really want to move it about the city.
Oh, apparently it moves quite well.
All right, well, who wants to start putting up some of those bear traps up on the roof?
On yous go, as Harton moves Felric physically out of the way, just lifting him off the ground and setting him aside so he can get back in his seat.
I could have moved for you.
You could have, but I want the share right now. Thank you.
Okay. Right, well, you all do know where to find me. I should be back tomorrow to check on things. Oh, and about your papers. They've been translated, and I suspect you're going to be needing some equipment for your journey if you wish to pursue that option.
Oh, joy.
I believe you're looking into going into the Underdark.
Oh, bother.
Not really, no.
Oh, that bet with you, Harton, about the axe.
Hmm?
2 gold on an intelligent axe down in the Underdark.
Aye.
That is the one note that I took.
It's apparently the individuals involved with this scenario have something set up. It's in one of the old, well, technically it's an abandoned outpost. It used to be from Chetnasara. The outpost had been abandoned. They seem to have set up shop. I can give you more information later, but I don't think we really want to hash out those details.
It's not terribly relevant at the current time. That's one to think about, though.
But do you want me to start procuring items you're going to need for that journey?
Might as well, if you've got time for it.
It's separate organization, so certainly. If I had to guess, what I'd probably do is send you all by boat up to Luskin, and you can go over from there. There's some easier ways down into the Underdark from Luskin.
I have a question. How well are the locals of the Underdark going to take to us turning up?
Not well at all. It's the Underdark, friend.
Okay, how well are they going to take to Lou turning up?
Well, about the same as you, because hopefully, other than the individuals who you're going to discuss your lovely goo incident with, hopefully you shouldn't run into any drow.
Oh, that's good to know. I'm not trained up on drow etiquette yet.
Well, except for the ones that we're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Which I do not think you'll be going with hands of friendship, yes?
No.
No.
No, that bridge has been burned.
Mm-hmm.
And you all should be staying far clear of Menzo Baronzon. They don't usually send out patrols that far. That's why the outpost is abandoned. Right now, a lot of Menzo Baronzon is slightly in disarray. Some of the trade lines were disrupted when the dwarves retook Gauntlgrim.
Well, I said this will be one to think about.
But I'll start acquiring things and see what needs to happen. But first, one thing at a time. We definitely want to work on that horde. So I suppose just keep the stones safe until we get everything we need. Maybe you all will even be able to relax.
That'd be nice.
Well, have a good day, everybody.
Yep. As you are.
Oh, wrong way. Doop, doop, doop. And Kribbig quickly goes with him.
Quite a talker about Kribbig.
He's not much of a talker, usually.
I know. That is very clear. I was said with sarcasm.
I've heard him talk.
Same.
Yet, he does talk more when he knows you better. He's a quite good friend of mine, actually.
We know.
Okay.
I said we've
Yeah, you
even
guys
conversed
like
with
work
him.
together all the time.
I mean, he's quite nice. But, anyways. So, are y'all gonna have a lovely, relaxing evening in your bar?
That's the intent,
We still have some patrons today, just not the huge wave for tomorrow.
Correct. It's going to be a normal patron day.
Should we go meet the competition?
What does everybody think?
I don't think it's a good idea at this point. I think we probably should be preparing for tomorrow and possibly visitors.
You might as well get in a bit of a chinwag. Go on. You could always see what he's got in his menu.
How would one man do all that?
Well, you'll probably hire staff.
He just didn't want to deal with building guilds.
Exactly.
How the hell did he get away with that?
Well, you can still do it, it's just they're not going to help you do it. So he's having to pay through the year for supplies, shipping, and all that other shit.
Probably a pretty nice place then.
Probably.
We're gonna have to start out competing him.
Well, we'll see if we're still around for it.
We're not gonna sell this place, are we?
Don't know yet. I don't know if it'll be a quick jaunt to the Underdark. Although I'm quite fond of the sky, so... As said, there's things to think about.
It would be a nice change for me, actually.
Theoretically, couldn't your staff run it while you're gone?
They could. As said, there's things to think about, though.
So,
We could
are you
actually-
all going to try to talk to your competition or not?
I should stay out of the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to pound him into the ground or not.
Well, is he open tonight or is he opening tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Maybe let's
I'm
go to
going
the
to-
opening of his place. We'll give him a gift as a congratulations.
That was very neighborly.
I am a kind soul.
All right, so I assume that means that it'll be tomorrow. Okay. So, you do have a normal day in your bar.
Tonight we dance. No, never mind.
I mean,
Good thing
still
I-
15.
Yeah, good thing Lou cheats at this.
You put your bear traps on your roof. And you have a blissful night's sleep.
It's okay. Kago can't dance either.
Damn, I forgot to give Jarlaxle his wig. Shit.
You what?
I bought him a wig. Well, I stole him a wig that I paid for.
Why would you give him a wig?
Why
It
would
was a
you
joke.
steal a? Never mind.
If he wanted hair, he would have it.
Yeah, I just, you know what I mean? The hat thing, you know, he took the hat. I give him hair. I don't know, you know. I didn't think I saw a wig. I fucking took it. I don't know, man.
Sure. We'll go with this, Lou. He just pats you on the head.
We'll see him again soon, I'm sure.
Yes, he literally said that. Also, oop, I forgot to do the roll for that.
Sorry, you don't get a peaceful sleep. The ambush happens now.
Oh, no, it wasn't for that, actually. I
Good
have a
thing I
feeling...
gave Kago this flamethrower.
Feels so good having 30 whole HP. Wow.
Yep, it's fine. Lou, when you go to bed for the night, you actually notice there's a piece of paper in your pocket.
Suspicious. I should probably read this piece of paper if it has any words on it.
It does. It's just a reminder from Jarlaxle saying you should be reading the paper tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Damn.
It's on, bitch.
I kind of challenged him a little bit, yeah. He seems to have responded.
Well, we'll see what he's going to be doing. But yes, you do have a restful night. Surprisingly, nobody actually comes for you. And
They must be
early in the
watching.
morning, You hear two different things. You hear the knock, the normal knock of the paperboy. And then you hear knock, 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 knock.
Hey.
Paper.
Who opens the door?
Be honest. Hey.
You see the paperboy, who has been slightly pushed out of the way by a goggle-wearing female.
Hey. What makes you
Where's
here
my
so
dog?
that I managed to just push away?
She started already kind of pushing in. Where's my dog?
Now, not
just-
now, not now.
That's
I love a bitch.
Is it still in corgi mode?
We should put the stilts back on quick.
Well, I'm going to
This
assume.
is in the morning, Gaddix.
Yeah.
So you're probably in your room.
Well, I'm going to assume it is where you found it was the last time. Up in
Thanks.
the workshop.
Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye.
Knock, 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 knock.
What is it? What do you want?
Open.
No.
I'll pick it.
Yeah, my locks aren't shit though.
She starts picking it.
He just goes and opens the door. What do you want?
Kago starts pushing in.
I push back.
Excuse me. I need to work on the dog.
No, you can't work on the dog.
I'm working on the dog.
No, you can't work on the dog.
The paperboy just looks at you, Bjorn. Two silver?
Oh, aye. Sorry, lad. Hey, up you go.
He fucking got you.
Yep, he's right off. Thanks for the tip, sir.
Just make sure it's not 3 silver next time.
He's been
As
waiting
he's
for
going
that.
down the stairs. Thanks for the tip, sir.
Just slams the door.
And you know you can't chase him. He's too fast.
Well, it's also the fact that well, it's just the part is too fucking silver. He's not gonna start chasing a fucking kid.
Who has a stone right now?
Kago.
Uzana.
Oh, Zana's got it. Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was on
Yeah,
there.
I got it.
Okay, well, at least that this doesn't make it too awkward. Because yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, Kago still has the stone. This is gonna get awkward.
Let me see what you've done to the dog. I need to fix the coffee dispenser.
I haven't done anything to the dog.
Okay, let me get in then.
Why do you need to get in? What are you gonna do? The coffee dispenser's fine.
No, I'm gonna make sure to reroute it so that the milk and coffee can come out at the same time, or it can be either or depending on what you press.
It's fine.
Also, you need to make sure that you have a caramelized sugar because it works a lot better if it's in a liquid form. Let me in.
He's just getting visibly frustrated.
I will be here all day if I have to. And I will tell them all about your time in college. Do you want to hear that? I can tell them all about it.
Just testing the trigger on his gun. If I just put it against my own head, this'll stop.
She walks over and leans down and then down the stairs. Hey guys, do you want to hear about how we make Kago?
Not really.
No, fine.
I mean,
What do you want to
kind
do?
of.
And she starts working. Meanwhile, for the rest of you,
Wazoo number 10. Also realizing there's this horrible unintended exhibitionism streak for Hart and Nuzana because we have two fucking disembodied spirits observing everything that goes on. That poor wizard, he wasn't ready for any of this.
Oh,
Well, I just ignored
you
that.
might have a ghost hanging around as well. Who knows?
Yeah. Alright. Let's see here, what shall I do this time? Fucking hell. There's a lot to go through here. Why not? Lou, you get the main story.
Oh, I don't want to, you guys definitely have the stage here.
Are you sure?
Oh, please. We insist.
Well,
Well, unfortunately, I'm about to. Magic under strain, the cost of unregulated magics. Workshop explosion kills free. The Dock Ward is at it again, folks. Looks like I can't do the main story today, Lou. There's been an explosion of a wizard's laboratory. The wizard herself was unharmed by a magical misfire, but unfortunately parts of her wall shot out and collapsed part of a neighbouring warehouse. The lanterns and torches within set the rubble ablaze, killing the 3 unfortunate souls able to escape. 2 more were sent to hospital with severe smoke inhalation, having escaped the infernal hellscape only barely. It were horrible, Sam Brunhold, 17, told the reporter between coughs. Saw a burning beam drop on Bimmy and we had not chance to get him out. This brings up the oft-asked question, should there be some restrictions on magic users within the city limits? Is financial recompense enough when an accident costs a life, particularly like this? Readers, you decide. Fucking clickbait bullshit.
Bimmy has got to be a typo.
I don't know. The next story's fucking name. Cheryl Schimmelhaben. Slide the paper across the table to someone else.
Crime reports. Drunken rampage on Chasu's Trot. Is that Chasu's?
Yeah, sure. Chasso Trot, yeah.
Shirluz Schimmelhaben, 57, was arrested last night for his simply disastrous drunken bender. After being ejected from Pink Lady's purse for his drunken antics, he hit up Jella's bottle, which unwisely decided to continue serving him drinks. They paid for that as Shirl's flirted one too many times with a married woman in front of her husband, and a brawl broke out. Somehow he escaped the brawl unscathed, and wasn't at the bar when the guards arrived. His freedom was not to be, however, as he drunkenly stumbled into Sella's fish cart, spilling the contents onto the street. At her protest, he declared he could show her what to do with her fish, and made some rude gestures, flinging fish at nearby windows until the guards arrived. Sleep it off, sir.
What a nice guy.
See, now I almost wish I had been in the streets to see that in action.
To be fair, we were doing a lot in the streets and none of us got into the wazoo. They're slipping.
Well,
I
mean,
think
what are they going to say? The owners of Trollskull Manor beat down a bunch of kobolds, bear traps everywhere?
Why is Trollskull Tavern always in the paper? Or have they cursed, or is this all an extended advert they're running, hidden as articles? If all of this is true, they're either horribly unlucky or up to no good by Kendall Clousler of a cunt.
Well, he's right. We're pretty unlucky.
And up to no good, let's be honest here.
Whenever you say unlucky, Harton slides the paper over to Lou.
Damn it. I knew there was a trap here. Well, I think the main story is a pretty important story, of course. Jaunty Brigand issues a challenge to art. See, art, not AI. You see that, how it says that? Catch me if you can, my fledgling nemesis. Okay, that's rude. I'm 80 years old.
Are you? Are you fucking really?
Yeah, probably.
He just looks at the stack of sugar on his porridge.
There's syrup on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. JP is at it again with a new challenge to Art Incarnate. JB, that works way better than AI, dropped a letter on the desk. While he was out to lunch. And the fine penmanship on the page promised his biggest heist yet. 3 artworks are to be stolen this time, not just one, and from all across the city. While he hasn't said what is to be stolen, he has given a hint as to his ploy. Art Incarnate will Art Incarnate will have a full day tomorrow, from sunrise to sunrise, to find what works have been stolen and gather the clues. Oh, damn it. I'm going to be busy.
All at once.
And what clues might be left? He didn't say in the note, but clearly JV is up to the stakes for Art, as the note continues with, if he gathers all the clues and puts the pieces together, all the art stolen, less the cart, shall be rescued, and Art is free to do with it what he will. Ooh. If he fails, well, to the victor goes the spoils. 4 pieces of art to be rescued, if we've counted correctly. This eloquent outlaw is putting it almost all on the line. Is Art up to the challenge? Shall he find the art and return it to Waterdeep as his right? Or shall he be proven himself a brigand in his own right? Tomorrow we shall all find out.
Well, you'd best get moving.
Yeah. Right after just one more pancake.
I'll have those. You don't want to load yourself down.
You got a carbo load, man.
Tomorrow.
I need to find help now.
You've got to. We've got to find out what fucking art is in the city right now.
Well, I know one.
Well,
The stone man. Man with a heart of stone.
Well, that's one that's already been stolen.
That's one he's going to return.
aye. But we need to find the ones he's going to be stealing.
Yeah. Maybe I can catch him stealing them. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Talking about tree break-ins. Froon Sprues came down to Trorskull Alley to see the best tavern in all the North Ward. Froon Sprue, as all of the flash, but we don't have beholders or bugbears smashing down our door where you try to eat. Opening night only, your first beer comes with a complimentary stew.
So all he's admitted
What?
here is that his place is fucking boring.
Hey.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure bugbears and beholders could be arranged.
I'd love to know who made Lady Caslanter's dress that she wore the day of their art exposition. It fit her so well, and when the showers hit the garment just right, it destroyed any illusions of it being a cheap garment. Brenda Frendel. That's her big bitch.
Now, has the weather changed?
Oh,
Or rain's
chilly and
possible.
still weather with chilly temperatures for the next few days. Expect heavy fog through mornings. That may extend
Ooh,
to the
did you
afternoon.
say fog?
Rain possible.
It's
Yes.
been foggy, Lou.
Remember, we
Yeah,
made
yeah,
use of that to our advantage for once.
Yeah, but I was going to use fog cloud, but I just didn't have. Anyway,
Not at the fucking table.
you know, I learned a new trick that might also be very fun. You guys will see.
I'm scared.
It is so cool. You could probably also do it by nature of that you're a drow, but it's going to be so cool.
Oh, you learned how to do that then.
Yes.
Very good, Jarlaxle will be quite happy.
Most of us learn it when we're like 6. Good for you.
I also learned silence, which also I thought he would appreciate.
Yes, sweetheart.
He's not wrong.
Yes, sweetheart.
For the
Although,
best of all of us.
You might want to also learn how to do that without a spell.
A cantrip.
No,
Hmm.
any sort of spell. You're down in the tavern right now, yes?
Breakfast, yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
Should I open the door?
I've been opening too much. You go ahead. Go on.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello there, Horik. It's Mert the Moneylender.
Ah, Mr. Mert. Lovely to see you.
I gotta work for that guy.
You do work for that guy.
Several other people.
Oh, fuck, I've got a long walk ahead of me.
You have an owlbear to keep you company now.
Hmm.
Good
Oh, hello,
morning,
Mert.
everybody. Are you having a pleasant morning?
So far, aye. For
Martin
once, we're
stole one
not
of my
even...
pancakes.
I
Well,
took the last one. For fuck's sake, you had a plate of 6.
7's a good number.
Anyway,
Well,
ignore him.
hopefully somebody can go make some more. Yes, for my lovely Harper associates, there is something that I think that you all should know about. I have a job. It's a last minute thing, unfortunately.
Alright. We haven't completed the last one yet, but sure.
Yes, unfortunately, it's kind of time sensitive because it's happening tonight.
Alright, what is it?
Oh, well, it's and then he pauses. Is your staff in here?
No, they don't show up this early.
Okay, good. Hello there. He's looking at Belric. Is your friend here trustworthy?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Probably more than me.
Don't
Very
say that
funny.
aloud, for fuck's sake.
He assumes this is a joke.
Yes,
And he
Lou is a
continues on.
joke.
There's a party going to be happening at the Haventry. Well, it's the Hold on, what's the name of this state? Hold on. The Ulbrinder estate. It'd be Lady Ramalia Haventry is having a party. One which we would very much appreciate if you could attend. It's going to be a fancy dress, so I suppose the outfits that you wore for the theater that night would suffice. Unless, of course, you have some new ones you wish to acquire. But we have a very specific job because we think that party is going to be infiltrated by at least one or more spies.
You're putting one or more spies into it.
Do I count as more than one
Yeah.
because I'm using
Yeah.
spying for multiple people? I think it should be like a multiplier
How
bonus.
any of this works.
As a matter of fact, I think one individual here is probably going to be more suited to this task than most of the other ones, and he's looking at Lou for a change.
Oh no.
I'm useful.
He didn't say you're useful, he just said you're relevant.
Why?
What I'm going to inform you all something that cannot leave this room, and do not be sharing this with anybody.
Except maybe the other party members who might help with this. That's okay.
Aye, what adventurers we become?
Everybody's in the room, Lou.
We're adventurers,
Oh.
we're accustomed to this sort of thing.
We have it on good authority that there is currently a mercenary drow band working in the city.
My God.
Particularly nasty sort, led by a particularly dangerous individual, and we think that he has sent one or more people to infiltrate this party to gain information.
But they're usually all just sort of slavers, ambushers and all, like, operating a city seems a bit much.
Oh, not
From
this one.
upstairs, I hear a chair being sat in.
Are you familiar with the city of Luskan?
Only a small little passing beyond myself did many years ago. It's a
Yeah,
port
I've seen
city, though.
ships come through here from there.
Plus, we do deal with your lad Zord there, so he comes from there, along with some of the ships.
Well, something to consider is make sure. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking about something. I wouldn't be sharing this information with Zord, because if I'm not mistaken, he's working with Ship Kurth, yes?
I believe that's a flag, eh?
Let me put it this way. You're familiar at least with the idea of the High Captains of Luskan being the ones in charge of things?
It's a bit like the Open Lords.
I would say more in this case they're figureheads. I'm sure some of them think they're actually in charge, but
But that was the same case with them.
no, in Waterdeep that is not the case. The Mass Lords are definitely the ones that are in charge of the city. However, up there's another organization at play. A drow organization has effectively been running the city for 100 years or more. And that sort has come to Waterdeep. We're not entirely sure what his angle is, and frankly, I don't think we ever will with that one. However, we do think that he's been sending people to infiltrate these high society events, and we would like you to root out that individual or individuals.
I mean, sounds difficult, but we can
Okay.
definitely we can go.
We'd appreciate it. Lady Haventry is aware that you all will be coming. And of course, she is aware that you are here on our behalf. Just make sure when you're at the party to not let people know that you all are Harper agents. She'll know who you are.
Okay.
If you have anything that you find that you want to report to her, it's very simple. You're going to want to give a 3-finger salute to her, and she will go over to one of her private rooms and you'll be able to meet with her. Only do so if it's an emergency.
So, do we have a name for this mercenary band?
Dragonheist.
I see. What a surprise.
Are you familiar with them? Oh, you were in Skullport, weren't you? So you probably do know something about them.
Yes. I've heard of them before.
So point is, they've got their hands in almost everything.
Yes, that matches what I heard.
Wouldn't have seen it firsthand at all, though. Of course.
Absolutely not. I definitely do not look at Felrect.
Elric is pretending he's not there.
Lou is really enjoying this quite a bit, actually.
Well, does anybody have any questions?
Are there going to be other Harpers there, or just us?
You will be the ones that are operating.
Okay.
Any other Harpers there would not be working on this job. I cannot affirm or deny if there's going to be others. Simply there to enjoy the party.
So it's just observation, just to see if he's about. Or
If you can identify them, you can report the individuals. I do specify technically whoever it is will probably likely be a male. I'm not sure if they'll be disguised as a male or not. But if you root them out, please do tell Lady Haventry. Maybe consider confronting them, but try not to make too much of a fuss.
Alright.
We're not good at that part. That's alright then.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the individual is rooted out. They might be willing to just leave. Again, this is a drow organization. They're not going to want to make much of a fuss. Particularly with that, what was it? That little serial killer incident that you all handled.
Aye. That went on a while.
I can tell you that they are probably very much afraid of bad press right now with what they're trying to accomplish.
What
What?
happened?
So what kind of bad stuff have they been up to that you know of?
In totality, I mean, they did take over the city of Luskan. That was a particularly bloody affair. Ended with the death of Captain Dudermont. But again, I doubt any of you probably know about him. That was over 100 years ago.
Udermont.
Yes, Dudermont.
He deserved it.
Mert gives you a very disapproving look, Lou.
His name was Dudermont. Come on.
He was a very well-known pirate hunting captain. Friends with
sorry.
Dritz Worden.
Oh, that guy. Sure.
As a matter of fact, Dritz used to serve on his boat.
Oh, was there a
It
unicorn
was-
on the fucking boat too?
Lou, for fuck's
No.
sake.
Let the man speak. I'm not
But
there right
I
now.
do
but let the
know
man
at
speak.
different points of time, piracy, slavery. Let me see. I believe that they were involved with the Gauntlgrim incident where the Drow had taken over Gauntlgrim. I'm not sure if he was involved with the War in the Silver Marches. That was Drow, but I'm not sure if that was Bragendarth specifically. Oh yes, over in Damara there was that little thing with the Kingdom of Dareth. That was a very short-lived thing. But I suppose it still counts when you're exiled for life from somewhere. Generally not nice people. The kind who would put a dagger in your back for the right price.
I see. So what's the general idea of what you're going to do with them once you find out who they are?
Well, I mean, if you can figure out who it is, that would be even preferable, so we at least know who we're looking out for. Mostly, we just want to make sure to root them out so that people are aware. Find out what they potentially know.
Alright.
I mean, theoretically, it wouldn't hurt if, and he looks over at Lou, if you identify them, potentially see if you could make some acquaintances. You seem just like the sort that potentially could be seen as a recruit, if you'd be willing to get your hands dirty.
And should I tell him if I'm associated with the Harpers? That's a no-go? They
No,
probably wouldn't,
you
they
do
wouldn't
not
like that?
tell anybody that, no.
Okay.
Rat yourself out. Yeah.
But I'm just a drow that happens to live in the city. I have connections. I know things.
Well,
Very
Lou,
I mean, look at you.
Lou, you are a drow who just happens to live in the city.
Exactly.
Before that,
And a
we were
male one to
Halfling
boot.
Farms.
So that's a potential angle I would consider looking at before exposing them. Potentially, you'd then be able to feed us information on what they're looking for in this city.
Okay.
They have been very cryptic so far.
Maybe I get a good promotion, eh?
Potentially, yes.
Okay, yeah. This will be a fun party.
I will specify this is not an event for children or the adorable little owlbear you've got there. Particularly not with potential drow assassins.
Well, this is a Harper matter, so I'm not really required to attend.
I'll have more
I've been muted
tours.
the whole time.
You're not, but you are invited.
So is this one of those demon orgies?
Oh, I
Just
remember
one of
reading
those
that in the
demon orgies
paper.
I've heard so much about.
No, this is not. Lady Haventry is quite a lovely woman. She doesn't do that sort of thing.
Can't be that lovely, then.
Oh no, she's quite lovely. Quite capable too. I recommend you not challenge her.
No, that wasn't hard in saying that. Hence the lack of accent.
So, is there any other questions?
Are we getting paid?
I'm pondering when I was started to get muted that I didn't say anything.
We could definitely arrange for payment after the incident is done. The payment would be done based on whoever comes, of course.
Right, you said there were promotions. I didn't know there were promotions among Harpers.
Theoretically, yes, there are more important individuals. There is a hierarchy. It would raise your abilities in the group. But specifically, I was referring to with if Lou could find a way to get more information out of Dragonheist.
How could I ever do that?
I will also make a very particular suggestion. If you end up running into a particular drow, it's very obvious to tell who it is. Eye patch, very ostentatious hat. And very, very... let's just say if you'll know him when you meet him. Don't trust a single word that comes out of his mouth. And also, don't do anything stupid. Plenty of individuals have tried to take him, and that doesn't necessarily work in their favor. All right?
I glance over at Lou. Right.
I'll just teleport behind him.
I
Nothing
strongly
easier.
suggest you don't.
And what would you do after you've teleported behind him?
Fog cloud.
Teleport back in front of him.
No, you fog cloud first. Then you go in front of him.
And then, depending, I might throw in a darkness to spice it up, or perhaps another misty step left or right.
And then once you're out of spell slots, stab.
I'm just going to say, don't try to fight him and don't trust a word he says. Okay?
I'll be very careful. This is just a fact-finding mission.
All right. Please do send a report on how things go, and I look forward to the information.
It's in the mail again is good?
I recommend for this one, push it under the front door.
Okay.
So have a good breakfast. Sorry for interrupting.
No worries.
That's alright.
He takes his leave.
Who does want to go to the
Alright.
party?
Very intense there at Felrect, yes.
Felric takes a very deep sigh of relief.
Hey, actually, Felbrooks, you mentioned that you were good friends with Krebig. I would like to get to know him better. Where do you think he's going to be tonight?
Well, he didn't say anything about a party. And I don't think Jarlaxle would send him for a party. He's not the talkative sort.
Surprised he
Who's
wasn't sending
Woody?
me.
So, are we getting paid at some point?
Probably. Sounded like if we give good information.
I
Well,
mean, by
they were
Jarlaxle.
screwed.
Yeah, actually, who are we going to say is a drow spy? Because I think we know most of them.
Well, look on the bright side. If your orders come through later, Felrict, you can have a nice little excuse for a date.
I believe I should send a paper bird off to Jarlaxle and to get some information on what he wants us to do.
He's probably gonna have a laugh. I wonder if does this lady have a good art collection?
Oh, she's bound to if she's rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
thinking.
got to be something she's going to show off.
Well, that is something to worry about tomorrow. After all, it did say that he'll be thieving tomorrow.
Okay, I thought he might just be leaving clues tomorrow,
But
but
now you just got to keep your eyes open.
Oh, hold on, I need to plug in my grandmother's ear.
I will actually check this art and see if we'll see.
I'll get it. Give me 3 seconds.
We've got to aerate her grandmother. I offered to do it, but she said no.
Yeah. I would say it does feel kind of weird to be recruited as a quadruple agent now.
Yeah, you guys are racking them up.
Maybe we should
Going
start
for
our
the
own
high
spy
score in
organization too.
Adrax?
Employ ourselves.
I mean, at the moment they're not going at each other's throats, so it's fine, I suppose.
Hopefully, by the time they do, we can leave the city.
I really should
I
increase my
mean-
AC and a level up. Shit.
I mean, I think technically Nadrax can leave at any time. He doesn't have anything tying him down.
Well, gainful employment. We do get decent paychecks.
You do. Nadrax doesn't have any part in the tavern.
Yeah, but like most of our money is still coming from like the 500 gold here, 400 gold there.
I suppose. Other places could pay well too, though.
But you'd have to leave the stilts with the party.
You're okay to just keep them.
No battle for the stilts.
They're not exactly a dire need.
I'm just going to point out the hilarity of the fact that Jarlaxle pays you the best out of the entire lot. Namely, that
Are
he
you telling us
actually-
not to bite the hand that feeds?
No, I'm just saying it's kind of hysterical that he's the one that actually pays you.
Well, yeah, he probably has unfathomable wealth. He won't miss it.
Probably only a couple tens of thousands.
Yeah, but the other guy who was just in here right now is called the moneylender.
Yeah, and Gaddix knows those are bad.
He's just Mert the Moneylender now that he's retired. He used to be Mert the Merciless.
We ever seen Jarlaxle and Mert in the same room before?
Not to Mert's knowledge. But
Thinking.
Now's the question: is Jalaxle going to reward us for keeping silent?
Not silent.
Oh,
We're just gonna give an edited amount of what he wants slip through.
Or maybe, yeah, feed some false information, basically. Or maybe possible, like, right information. He might not actually care at this point if the Harpers know that they exist.
Aye, it's a case of, just something to keep him interested.
you already see that Felrect is riding a paper bird.
But how do I pretend to work for the company I actually work for to the other company I work for?
That's your job, Lou.
But now they're asking me to do it.
Mm-hmm. The easiest way to come to us, and we can tell you what information to tell to Mert.
But I also have to pretend like I know you guys, even though I have to pretend I don't know you guys.
It's gonna be
That'll be fine.
gonna be a lousy party anyway. We don't allow pets.
Couldn't make him invisible or her invisible.
Food will
Or else
probably be
we
good.
could bring the dog.
the food
Like
will be
a
good.
seeing a dog or something.
Cogos. Yeah. I mean, Coggo would work for that. It's kind of hard to.
Oh, where did my phone go?
I don't know.
Or there. No,
That's
the
Your hand the whole
left.
time.
I kind of need my phone because that's where the notes are. There's your phone. So I can use Raider's phone to call my phone.
Hold on, she's using my phone to call her phone.
But my phone doesn't make any sound. That would never help.
That sounds like a you problem. Be prepared for a loud noise.
It's not
Oh.
that loud.
Oh my god, my ears! I'm dying.
Where? Oh, it's down there.
Find it quick so we don't get a content strike.
Audio
Oh,
jungle.
Not only was it down in between the cushions, but it was under 3 cushions under the cushion and jammed down the side. Yeah, I was never gonna find that. Well, I suppose we have something else to do other than, you know. Oh dear, doesn't that conflict with opening night?
We'll probably do both. I mean, we're just gonna talk to the guy. We're not staying around to order. We'll give him a gift of a baked pie or something.
You could just
Oh,
go say hello now.
Mm-hmm. We could bring a pie.
Okay, I feel like I should be there to supervise, but unfortunately I've got a 2-day camel ride down below. Because we have talk of all the doppelgangers, I might as well say my piece. And disappoint the garden because I'm not going to fucking run them out.
Wait, you said you were gonna tell him about the Harper's plans, right?
Aye, a wee bit of that there. Just that are they're under supervision by the Harpers, some might be utilised for it, but it's a case of they are their own people trying to just make a living at this point.
Well,
That might
hope
be
you don't get fired.
unusual.
That was
That might be unusual, but I can't fucking in my heart hold it against them.
No, they seem pretty nice. Make good food, do good work.
Right. Except for that one shitty fucker, but it's a case of don't give him any responsibility.
There's shitty fuckers everywhere.
Exactly. That just makes him more human in attitude. Well, humanoid in attitude. Ah well, off I go.
Have fun.
Other than why don't you just take a carriage?
Aye, and waste all of this good exercise I've gotten. Next time I kick
Sounds more
someone,
like-
I'll put my foot right through them.
So what's happened is left is, I think he's just doing it so he has something to grumble about.
I don't know, we need to wait for the DM to reappear.
No, I'm here. All right. So, what parties are going down?
Into the mic, please.
Oh. It moved because of the. I moved all the cushions. Can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, who is going to Froon's Brews? And who is going with Harton?
No one has to go with me. The long walk is optional.
I am going with Harton.
I think Xanafina is going with Harton.
No, Xanafina is staying with Kago in your room.
Yeah, which means Gaddix isn't going anywhere either.
Guys could come with Harden. They could bring Chicago
No.
with them.
Fuck no. Mm.
I can't work on Kago while I'm moving.
Well, she let me take him. Can she stop me?
She's already got a clamp on him.
She's booted the dog.
You know, dogs can't walk in boots.
It not only has her number on it, Gaddix, but it's also got her address. She's just giving the blatant hint she can.
Guess I'm indisposed.
You're on a date.
Can you pass me that wrench?
I move it farther away.
Wrong way, Gaddix. Really, love, you have to pay attention.
Not like that, put it there.
The shaft goes here, not there.
Don't try and force it in, get one the right size.
Alright, so who's going to Froon's Brews?
I am a good representative of our bar. I shall go. With, I don't know, a nice bottle of wine.
A
Not one of the
mediocre
good
bottle.
ones. Yeah.
Well, yeah, one for his own personal consumption. Just something, medium nice.
Not top shelf.
Like 2 shelves below top shelf.
The two of them discussing top shelf, which is actually middle shelf.
Yeah.
So,
Can somebody just lift me up so I can
Lou,
grab it? I can't really float.
I'll lift you up, dear.
We're still not tall enough. Shit.
We are more than tall enough here. And he lifts you on up.
I'll grab 2 bottles of wine. One for me and one for the other guy.
So we have Bjorn, Lou, Felric. Who else is going? Nadrax? Martin?
Yes. I will.
Well, no, I'm not going. I'm getting heading
not
down
Martin.
south.
I meant Horic.
Yes.
Is Horic going?
Horik was going to help out at our bar to get it all ready for possible invasion of guilders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then.
same with Bjorn. He doesn't want to have anything to do with that bastard. We just
okay.
open up across.
So just Lou and Nadrax and Felrex then.
Yep.
All right. So you all do head on down. And yeah, there's a brand spanking new sign outside. And I mean, it is fancily painted. Froom's Brews. The area looks very warm and inviting, and the door is locked. The sign outside says closed.
That's possible. He's here. You could
Yeah,
knock
I
upon
guess.
the door.
Yes, I was about to suggest that. Ferret, would you like to knock?
Sure. He politely knocks. Eventually, a very about average looking human male opens the door. Oh, hello there. Unfortunately, we're not opening quite yet. It'll be just a few hours before sundown.
It's fine. We're not here for consumption. You're Froom, correct?
Certainly. He pauses, he looks at you, Lou, and he's gotten this puzzled face. He's looking between Nadrax and Lou. Oh, are you residents of this street?
Yes. We live up at Trollskull. We're actually the other bar on the street. But
Good day. And he shuts the door in your face.
we're gonna burn this place down, right, Nadrax?
We're not
I
burning
mean,
anything down.
Can we wreck it first?
We're not wrecking anything.
Well, we're gonna have to
Can
come
we-
here as customers and really fuck shit up.
Yeah, can we convince the guilds to instead actually come all here, just drink a glass of water, and then wreck everything?
That's illegal.
Well,
I mean,
pretty sure most of the things
If
we do are illegal.
if it's a bar brawl with 50 people and all of them leave and no one can identify their faces, is it really illegal?
Yes. And the point is, the city guard would know the actions. I don't think you're going to get the guilds to go with that. I advise you just make sure that there's an absolute raver of a party over at Troll Skull.
We'll run this man out of business, and then
Good
we'll
plan.
buy his property and demolish it in front of him.
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
No.
But for good reason.
A
Fuck this guy.
select part of a group of baddies.
Best way to run this man out of business.
I wonder
Let's
who he's
brainstorm
getting
on the
his
way
meat
back.
for the stew for if he's not dealing with the guilds.
I mean, he's definitely rude.
Lou will leave the bottle of wine right in front of the door, though.
What did we actually hope to accomplish by coming here again?
It was to
Well, I
say
thought
hello.
Yeah, give him a welcome gift. Welcome to the street.
Foreign concept, huh?
Yes. But now we'll run him out of business.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to let us greet him. Kind of. So
I'm sure
it's
someone
his
will find
fault?
that wine.
I mean, we did come to him to say hello, but he smashed the door in our faces.
He
So-
smashed the door in our faces, and now he's going to have to die.
Yes, the only reasonable way to handle the situation.
We gotta handle this like civilized men.
I'm gonna learn Fireball just for this.
Honor duels are a thing.
So, are you all going to tell those who stayed in the tavern about your fun adventure?
Yeah, I can't really say I'm surprised
Ah.
this guy's a dick, but this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
I mean, we didn't even get to say anything besides we also live in a tavern here, in the street here.
I wonder, do you think he has a tab here? Can we check? Did we wrong him somehow?
I mean, did you recognize him?
No, he's a
No.
fucking generic looking dude.
Then he probably doesn't have a tap here.
I don't recognize most people who come through here, to be honest.
Did we even know that place was up for sale?
No, it did not have a sale sign. It had been abandoned, though. A lot of work has
Okay.
happened in a very short period of time. Meanwhile, Hart and Uzana,
Mm-hmm.
you all have gone on a magical adventure and you are ushered through to the garden.
Probably stopped off a few places, bought some bread, a few bits of cheese. A nice wee day of it. Hey, well, here to make my wee report.
Oh, hello there, Hart. Oh, is this Mrs. Glenbrook?
Mm-hmm.
This is indeed the good missus.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
So there's an experience, isn't it? There's no one here. Just a voice and a presence.
I mean, I'm here, but I'm just simply all around.
It's a bit different from being corporeal, though.
It is, yes. It's an experience.
Well, we went through. Luckily, the Harpers also had an interest in the doppelgangers. So I was able to get the identities of them well enough. We talked it out with them. Sort of weighed up their characters in case of... I can't really vouch for driving them off when they're just, at this point in their lives, they're just people trying to make a living for themselves. But...
I take it that
Hmm?
there's not going to be any convincing you otherwise?
Not in good conscience, no. But on the plus side, they're not just free and clear. They are being supervised by the Harpers. So they're not just a free possible threat in the city. They're being advised and tutored by those who have generally the best interest at heart. But it's just a case of at this point they are just people trying to have decent lives.
Well, I don't share your point of view. I do respect your decisions. I, after all, can't ask you to do something you think is wrong. So, all right then. There is potentially something else I think that's more up your alley. If you wouldn't mind trying your hand at this.
No, sure.
I'm sure you're aware that the Xanathar Guild has been releasing monsters into the city to distract the City Watch. And,
Frequently in the
Well,
direction
so-
of our house, yes.
well, just in general, I mean, lately there's been some incidents in the dock ward. The authorities are having trouble catching and killing a flying horror known as a grell. This aberration was last seen snatching up an old woman in the dock ward. Unless we intervene, I have a feeling she won't be the last.
I have no problem killing a monster like that.
I figured this did seem right up your alley.
So generally hanging around the dock ward then.
As far as we know, yes.
Right. Alright, we'll get on that. No worries.
I will mention that anybody who assists you is more than welcome to come on down here after you're done. I have a particular gift to give you all.
Oh, nice.
Only
Alright, I'll
those
keep
who
it.
assist you in this matter, of course.
Aye. Well, luckily I can always count at least one. That you love.
It's certainly been very lovely to meet you finally.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, it's certainly been very lovely to meet you finally. I did meet the children after all.
Well, Harton's been running around the city a lot, and, well, I figure he could use company today.
Oh, no doubt. I heard you've been quite busy.
Exceptionally so.
We were around about 4 different wards last night, all down south. Ugh, back and forth.
Oh, I heard
back and
about
forth.
that fun.
There's a lot of Kenku in the Xanathar Guild.
They do tend to hire them on, mostly because, well, it's very difficult for Kenku to find decent work here, and they are very useful spies considering they can repeat exactly what they heard.
Aye, luckily we managed to get one an honest living.
Well, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask.
Aye, will do. Have a good day yourself.
You as well.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I'm tempted here. We could just take on the Grell ourselves.
While you all are having this discussion, Uzana,
Yes.
you get a message from the Blackstaff asking for you and your associates to come visit.
Well, seems with your business done, it's time for fresh business in.
Yep. Did not set my new spell so I can make use of it now.
Should we bring something back for the kids?
Just looks at the half loaf in his hand. Aye, maybe something a bit better. Or we could have him meet us.
True.
So, you got your re-message, Van?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's head our way there. And I will make use of, after so long, sending. Jinx, being reliable, gets the message. I need you to give word to all the rest that we're heading to the Blackstaff Tower and they should be coming along.
Okay.
Is that you?
No, he's sending it to the...
Yeah.
Well, luckily his reply doesn't matter.
He just says, okay.
Good lad, that one.
Mm-hmm. And
Everybody in the
marshmallows to lead
tavern.
them.
You all get news. Harton wants you to go to the Blackstaff Tower and meet him there. And Miss Uzana, I think. I assume.
Well, so much for a
Alright.
quiet day.
I mean a quiet day. It already started off with spy work.
Yeah, I guess we're getting a laundry list of things to do again. It's been a while since we had one.
2 days.
Yes. For Waterdeep standards, that's an eternity.
But yes, I assume you hoof it through the streets. You all meet back up. And are ushered in to meet with the Blackstaff.
Well,
What was
that's the
Gaddix
thing.
managed to get away with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gaddix has his issue there.
If She would be there when Jenks mentioned where y'all were going, and she would pack up cargo for him. She is smart enough to know that that is a big fish. Okay, you take care of my cargo. Don't let her do any experiments and no casting spells on him, okay?
Fine.
Or
All right.
you're really gonna let slide her cargo?
You notice his nose is now a shiny golden color. He looks better that way. Have fun.
That's gonna fuck up his stealth rolls.
No, it'll be like Rudolph.
But yes, you do get ushered up to the Blackstaff.
I
Hello
mean-
there, friends.
I mean, Kogo the gold-nosed doggo does have a certain ring to it.
Just pass.
Hello there, friends. Do come in. This is going to be a little bit different than what I've normally been asking from you.
Ah, right.
Well, you all do remember the Intellect Devourer incident.
Aye. And we also had one a little bit later after that too.
I'm going to be asking something that's a bit more dangerous this time around.
Not sure if it could be. Those things are fucking terrifying.
Let me explain. And let me also explain that if any of you die during this, I will personally pay to have you resurrected.
Wow.
That's the kind of level of danger that I'm going to be asking for you.
Okay.
We've been doing some research on the situation, and we found that apparently this is all related to Xanathar, and he has been sending Intellect Devourers to take control of Waterdavians in key positions throughout the city. We have to deal with that problem. We need you to infiltrate Xanathar's lair itself and destroy whatever is responsible for creating these creatures.
That's a big one.
It is.
It might be the biggest.
Okay.
Surely you've got other people you could send.
I trust you all on this matter. I don't want to create a panic. You all have done very well thus far. You're aware of the situation. You've handled it well. And well, if this gets out, imagine what people might do if they think, for instance, Laeral Silverhand has been replaced by an Intellect Devourer.
Perhaps riot?
Exactly. This is a problem. More specifically, do you know what creates Intellect Devourers?
I've got an... I
I
imagine it's
think
got a
I
lot of
imagine you're
dangling.
going to tell us.
Yeah, would Gaddix know?
Anybody who wants roll a history.
I've got a fair.
This one could be history or arcana.
I've got a fair guess it involves someone with tentacles
same
hanging off its
modifier
face that
either
eats
way.
brains.
You are correct.
Let's see.
Illithids tend to use these. Yep, Gaddix and Uzana and Nadrax are aware.
I just got my guess.
Could be a lucky guess, though.
It was.
Yeah.
By the
Yeah,
way,
they're the
how's
little
your friend
brains with
holding up?
legs, if I remember correctly.
He's doing better now. It's a bit of a shock, but he's getting back to his old self, I suppose. Just that's a bit traumatic having something in your head like that. And technically dying.
Having his life gone from him for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, given that the axe is now no longer controlled now, could it have given any information about who else might have been infected?
We've asked, and really, we're unaware.
Do you have any equipment that might be useful to us during this job?
Not really that I can think of. Obviously, if you need access to any spells or such, that would be something that we can help arrange. But unfortunately, we're not even sure what you're going to go into. This is the lair of the Xanathar.
Do you
Yeah,
know
I'd
of
rather
anything,
not, but here we are.
Do you know of anything special helmets or something that could protect our brains. Like my brain.
Just
And
so
Gaddock
Yes,
starts
one
thinking
tinfoil
maybe he could
helmet.
modify his helmet.
just
You'd
add
be
some
looking-
just add some Gorgon blood to your shampoo. It stops teleportation.
Any sort of magical artifact like that would be a bit expensive. However, we're talking about things more like mind blank spells. I'm not sure Uzana can do those yet.
No, don't believe so.
Now, hopefully there are no mind flayers there. Hopefully Xanathar is simply trading, doing something, and there's a way that you can disrupt that trade.
Yeah, Uzana cannot yet cast 8th level spells.
Yeah, I know.
One
That's
day.
why she's phrasing it politely because she doesn't want to flat out accuse it.
Yes. Our city is in great danger. Go get the lowest level adventurer team we can find.
Well, you see, we're both dependable,
We could
but
probably get him
expendable.
cheap.
So, I will point out this is a stealth mission. I don't think you can take on the Xanathar. I truly don't think you could take on the Xanathar. He,
Not with considering what we think he might be.
Beholder?
Aye.
He is a beholder, yes.
Aye. Well, it's not a commonly known fact.
No.
To be fair, we had to work it out after a while.
As a matter of fact, on wager, and yeah, Nadrex, this is news to you.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes, the Xanathar Guild has been, for as long as we know about the Xanathar Guild, ran by beholders. Xanathar isn't really a name, he goes by the name Xanathar, but it's a position. Basically, whenever a new beholder wins out, it becomes the Xanathar.
Okay.
And this one likes fish.
Oh?
That's for you to explain.
Yep, she's looking right at you, Harton.
Some of the ranting and ravens of his henchmen that have come at us.
Oh. I don't know anything about fish and Xanathar, unfortunately. But beholders do have a certain degree of madness to them, so maybe that could be one of its flight of fancies for the moment.
Aye. I mean, right now this one just seems to enjoy leashing monsters wherever. Got a wee task to squash a grell as well that's floating about the harbour district.
Yes, definitely Xanathar has been dealing with those. It's a bit of a mess. But yes, make sure that whatever you do, you want to make sure you have enough people to go down there. Make sure you're well prepared. And
well, let's see here. Do you have something
don't try to fight your way in and out.
Aye. Let's see here. If you have a few scrolls of protection from evil and good on that you wouldn't mind giving us, that'd be handy.
Hold one moment. Yes, I could probably get you two. I could send them to your tavern.
Aye, alright.
Perfect.
That at least might keep those things away from us for a wee bit.
For a reward, how about 10 potions of resistance?
Resistance
Payment
to
for
what?
the job?
Mm-hmm. And of course, if any of you pass, I'd personally cover the cost of your resurrection.
Do like a bit of life insurance.
Insurance is a
What?
gamble.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that counts only if we die on the job.
Yes.
Oh, I know, but that's what he means. It's like,
Well, to be fair, we shouldn't die afterwards. So long as we don't have a vengeful beholder coming after us.
But if one of those eats my intellect, does resurrect really save that?
Technically, no, but for purposes of the book, yes.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, mechanically, no, it wouldn't if the party tried to do it themselves, but NPCs can do it for them.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Well,
So, any questions?
Have you got a starting point for us to dive into?
Well,
Just out of
mostly you'd be
curiosity.
trying to find a way down into Skullport. The Xanathar's lair is in Skullport.
Alright. Do you remember your way, Nadrax?
Nadrax, there are
You
several
did it.
ways, and they take a while.
Yeah. And I think the way I took out was not one I actually would know myself. If I
You
remember
would probably
correctly.
remember vaguely. And at least you know who you could ask.
Well, I think I can think of something at least.
Yes or no would have
Just
helped,
give
but
it-
sure.
Yeah. I will have to talk to some associates of mine. But I can find us a way. Not something that's done quickly, though. How urgent is that thing? How quickly does it have to be done?
Well, as soon as you can safely do so. Safety is the key phrase there. I don't want you to rush and go on down there and get yourselves killed.
Alright. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Very good.
Yes, I'm just thinking if there's anything else we could require.
Also, you all do know of a way down into Skullport because you took it.
Yeah, but it did
Yeah.
take a boat journey.
The other one will require hiking through Undermountain.
Oh, something we kind of wanted to do anyway.
That would take a long time. You're aware that it would probably take a 10-day to get down there if you go the proper Undermountain route.
Okay, so we probably don't want to do that, actually.
To be fair, it took about 10 days to get there by boat, too.
No, it didn't. It was a 4-day venture. And that was with you all being teleported out. It took you 1 day to go in.
Yeah. Bit of an undertaking. I mean, we can't go. We've got... Tomorrow is Art and Carnage challenge.
I mean, could split the party.
Yeah, the entire
No,
party
I-
goes to Skullport. Lou seeks off by himself.
Well, as
So-
I said, I have to make some inquiries anyway, so I guess we can do that tomorrow. See what Art Encounter is up to, and then go down to Xanathar's lair afterwards.
Right, let's go bash a brain thing. The one floating about in the harbour.
Wait, what?
The Grell.
I mean, in character.
Oh.
I don't think Hartness told the rest of the party yet.
I just said it in front of here.
Yes.
Yeah, he did mention it.
Yeah.
No, he mentioned that there was a Grell floating around. Yeah, now I remember.
Good job.
Ah, all right. I didn't catch that.
I assume you all are discussing this as you're starting to walk on down the ridiculous amount of steps to get out of the tower.
Yep, sharing out a few pastries.
Yeah.
Oh.
Felric speaks up and says, I think I might be able to get us an easy way.
I mean, there's no point being coy about it. Yes, you can. We went there.
Oh no, not that way.
Good.
There's
The
a
easier way.
directly into Xanathar's base.
Yeah. We went on a route like that.
Oh no, we went into Skullport. I mean that there's a secret passage that could get us directly into the lair.
No, I'm talking about when we went to where the troll cages were.
Oh no, that's not it. That's a different
What?
area.
Alright.
Didn't he also say something about that Chalaxel would want to send us down to...
Speak with Gnarl.
Yes.
And yeah,
And
Gnarl
he's-
could get us directly in, yes.
Alright. So basically Chalaxel is our way in.
There's a secret passage that we can use. So yes, I can link up with Jarlaxle, see what business there is with Gnarl, and then Gnarl would also be able to give us a severed hand. We're killing multiple birds with one stone.
Wait. So we're going to dispose of Gnarl?
No.
No,
No, he's a R spy.
Gnarl can get one of the random drow associates of Xanathar. Take that hand.
Oh! I thought we were going to take Gnarl's hand there for a moment.
No.
He's Saloon's brother, right?
Yes.
We shall take his hand.
No.
No, we don't want another revenant.
There we go. Good. It's very smart, Lou.
Also,
I'm learning.
he's got a very useful role right now. Losing a hand would be a bit of an issue.
Particularly as a spellcaster.
Yes, I suppose.
You lot can be fucking psychopathic at times. It's a very real worry.
I said we shouldn't do it.
This time.
But yes, you're going down to the docks.
I mean, I did have some bad examples growing up.
Well, now you're your own person to fix those mistakes.
So.
Yeah,
Harton-
old habits die hard, you know.
Because if you
Harton,
want bad
give
examples
me-
as well, there was also how I was raised up. That were fun. Right?
Let's say, Harton, give me an intelligence check at advantage because the party is assisting you.
I would say that would probably be more of a disadvantage.
It's alright, he just drowns out the rest of you and just listens to Hosanna.
Unfortunately, you do not locate any information on the Grell.
Stop distracting him, Zana.
But wait, we have a bard.
You'd have a D8. This is true. And I now have 4 of those to give out.
If you wish to use one.
Yes, I want to test out my new fancy new D8s.
Tell you what, I'll let you roll it too.
Okay.
You find it. You find information.
It's up there, to the left.
Specifically,
I can see it.
people have seen it down 2 streets over in one of the alleys.
Well, I guess we should probably hoof it.
Aye, off we go. Let's have a butcher's at it.
All right. So
As I flip through my Valo's Guide to Monsters, I try to find out, does this thing have nesting habits? Does it make a lair? Does it just suspend itself upside down like a bat?
Could be kind of cool.
Felrick's not on this map. Hold on.
He's got a section on how it tastes. I would not encourage that. No.
That's the best part of the book.
I can feel the exasperation in Elminster's notes here.
Where's the Grell? Oh, I didn't put the Grell in the Xanathar section. I'm an idiot.
Just some random monster. It could attack you at any time in Undermountain as well. It's not exactly Xanathar only.
Oh yeah, but for this campaign, it would be.
Yeah.
And yes, down the alley, you find not one, but 2 Grell.
No.
They don't look particularly thrilled to be seeing you all.
Well, fuck them.
I'm not happy to
And
see them either.
We have to look at them as well. This is unpleasant.
Give me some initiative.
I see some hustling out there.
Oops. Let me fix that.
I feel like we're at the same tier at a couple of the factions, and the jobs are wildly different. Beat up monster, talk at party, sneak into the lair of Xanathar and wipe out his intellect devourer production.
You know, a Saturday.
Can't wait for the Lord's Alliance job. We need you to slaughter Luskin. Burn it to the ground.
Just make sure.
Salt the earth.
Or it could swing completely in the other direction. We need you to open this jar of pickles.
There might be a rat in the basement. Could you please go and deal with it?
There's a
I mean,
Pour it
To be
open
fair-
Xanathar's stupid mayonnaise jar.
to start with, Jarlaxle literally just had Lou deliver a handkerchief.
yep.
Nadrax, there are 2 Grell in front of you.
Alright. I'm not going to let. Wait. No, I can't do it. Ah, fuck it. I just aim and shoot. No other way to get my sneak attack off at the moment. Actually, no, wait. I go over here and wait until someone approaches to stab the Grow. Any of them. Hopefully with flanking.
Ooh. Can you hold an action like that in combat?
Well, he's
Yeah,
holding
you
an
can hold
action
an
to,
action
to
to
attack something, yeah.
Okay.
Once I have advantage on a Grow
Okay.
due to flanking.
Yeah.
Bjorn.
Meow. And like an idiot, I closed my
Does a
File.
16 hit?
It do.
Okay. Wait, I also forgot that I deal an extra 1d8 fire now. Alright. And the other one takes 3 damage as well. Nice. So that is a total of 30 damage. Yes.
It's hurting.
And the other one takes 3 fire. Wait, no. It was also a 1d8 extra. 10. The other one takes 10 fire damage.
Yep. They are lit. Bjorn, what do you do?
I swing my sword twice.
The power.
You hit? $16. You hit?
Oh, 16.
The dwarven tradition is strong.
Oh no.
Well, I'm just gonna access. Hey, hang on.
Oh,
I'm gonna access
okay.
search.
Nah, come on, man. You've spent your load.
Let me kill Steel.
It's
Hey.
not recoverable.
Oh, he had advantage. He had advantage, so
Oh wait, yeah.
he doesn't have to action surge.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, he forgot to
Yeah.
roll it.
You feel a hand.
So you've done 16 so far. What's your next hit?
That's enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Close though.
Yeah, that was enough. There you go.
Well,
And-
I'm still gonna use my action search.
Okay.
Violence.
So I can attack the other one.
Okay. You hit.
$11
Okay.
and 18. And I'm gonna move here so it's easier to flank.
Yep, it's hurting very badly.
You're down in front.
Lou.
You know what, you ugly flying fuck? I was gonna kill your friend, kill Steel, but I'm gonna kill you now. I'm being very nice.
Why? Why that
Oh.
spewing of words?
It hurt.
And
It makes the pain
disadvantage?
sound
Vicious Mockery does impose disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why it's so low damage, because it has that great power.
Mm-hmm.
Great power comes low
The
damage.
Grell decides he's done with this nonsense, disengages, and floats 30 foot up in the air.
Huh. They can fly.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Attacks of opportunity.
No, it disengaged.
They're disengaged.
Ah,
Going easy. Go on.
Well, because I leveled up, I got to switch out a cantrip. Fucking love that roll. So let's see how it goes. Nope.
Nope.
Well, it's your first time using fire.
Mm-hmm. But why the heck not?
Ooh, what you gonna do?
Oh,
Spell
boy.
save of 15 to pull it back.
It
There it is.
is a strength, yeah.
15. Yep, he comes back
It-
down 5 feet.
It flail. You see the tentacle flailing. Harton,
Like
there's a
yanking
flailing
on a
Grell.
balloon.
There is
Like
indeed.
yanking on a balloon.
Might need some of my spells later, so just a level 1, just to wound it.
Let's see that damage.
Mm.
You
Wound.
see it pops like a balloon, showering Nadrax, Bjorn,
Bjorn
Yourself,
raises
Harton?
a shield above him.
and Uzana. You are now covered in
No,
Grell
I
goo.
put my shield over her.
Okay, so it's just Harton and Nadrax. You're covered in Grell goo.
For long.
Well, that's lovely.
And you're out of initiative.
Well,
Good
that's
job,
a
guys.
lot of
All of you contributed. Horic, well done. Gatix, you were right there where you needed you. Felric, your contribution was noted.
You seem to have had it handled.
I'm just gonna say, was the encounter just one Grail
No, it was 2.
at this point?
It was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really don't know how to throw encounters at you in this.
Nope. Again, you fought a zombie beholder before this.
Yeah. Fought a pile of bugbears with their bullshit damage.
Oh yeah, that was
Fought a couple of intellect devourers mixed with kobolds.
And now we could fight the Xanathar just straight up, I bet.
I don't really get it. Go ahead. By all means.
But yes, you now have 2 dead Grell.
Well, that was a lovely...
Can we wear one as a hat?
No, it's mushy. All of them are mushy.
He can try all he wants. I'm heading back to the garden to report this.
I gotta get ready for the party.
Yeah.
I assume Harton mentions the
Aye. Yeah,
Reward.
I'll bring them all along.
Okay.
You lot are all going to get to see some foliage. It'll be nice.
Talking plants?
No, it's the area around you that talks. The plants themselves don't communicate.
Are
Unless
they
you bring a
edible?
spell.
I wonder if we could plant carrots.
Why would you think that?
Oh, I used to plant carrots.
No.
Sometimes.
I'm not saying that carrots is a ridiculous thing. I'm saying, why are you thinking of it? You could just plant things in this holy garden.
I would ask. The holy potatoes. I'm interested.
You all are ushered into this beautiful garden. Most of you haven't seen it before. And from around you, you hear, "Oh, hello there. I didn't expect to see you back so soon."
Turns out we're actually quite easy to find.
And we're good at violence.
So they're
That's
dead?
interesting.
Aye, there were 2 of the things.
Oh, that's quite wonderful. I didn't expect it to happen so soon.
Well, I'll still keep my ear out just in case another one shows up, but seems like it's handled.
You all have done an absolutely admirable job.
An absolutely adequate job.
It's tolerate your
Here.
presence here.
Huh?
It was. Never mind.
It was a Lewism. Don't pay attention.
Well, here, I think I have something that you all will find lovely. And you all feel like something is going on about you, kind of like that magical tingle.
Finally hit puberty.
Just like when I read my first Chuck Tingle.
It's a pleasant and warm feeling. And after a moment, there we go. So, you all have been granted a very interesting boon. It is a charm of heroism. You are allowed to give yourself the benefit of a potion of heroism as an action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes.
All right.
So effectively, you have a potion of heroism that can't be stolen from you.
All right then.
So once for free. That's nice.
Much appreciated.
You're very welcome. It is a boon granted from the goddess Miyaliki.
Maybe I do have a backbone.
Oh, right,
No,
for
you
heroism.
do have
Okay.
a back. Yes.
I was honestly trying to work out there what he's going on about. Yeah. It's nice to be of help. Not very much. I suppose we should be on our way now.
I don't want to be keeping you, but we do definitely appreciate it.
Right. Well, send word by squirrel, cat, or dog. If you need
Yeah,
help
certainly
again.
will.
Not bird, though. We've got a flying cat right now. That could be dangerous.
Ah, yes. Fair point. We will stick to stuff on the ground.
Send a schnauzer.
Depends on what we find.
Okay.
And out we go.
To prepare for a party.
Indeed. Told you it were weird, wasn't it? Just the presence around you.
Do you always get the blessing?
Oh, that's new.
Eh.
Usually I just get, thank you very much. Saying that, they did revive Melon for us.
That was handy.
It was very nice of him.
Hope he's feeling better. I mean, his brain was, yeah.
Bit of a shame he wasn't feeling, disposed enough to lend us his axe or anything.
But they probably have some catching up to do, to be fair.
Aye. I imagine the axe is going to complain that he was a real dick to him for a while. Even though it weren't really
Yeah.
him, it was something else popping in his body. Those are horrible fucking things.
Are we really gonna go down there to the Underdark where they are?
Possibly.
I mean,
You all
the
noticed-
papers you found was never really my thing.
As you all are walking by, a paper bird flies over and whacks Felric in the side of the face.
I thought it would be more. Does that happen to him?
No, usually I just wasn't looking. Here we go. News about the party. Jarlaxle has informed me to go as normal. If you all figure out who it is, basically try to be stealthy about letting the agent know. Don't immediately assume and mention us, obviously, because that could give away what's going on if you're wrong. If it's one of our boys, they will make sure to make themselves known to you. If you've worked them out.
And if we do, they'll help us come up with a plan as to what to tell the lady of the house.
Yes.
So it's like a little bonus mission.
Well, he wants to see if you've got the skills to do it.
Correct, actually. That is specifically written in here.
Just says at the
Did he
bottom,
tell me not
PS,
to look
this
at the
is a
art?
test.
There will be a be a
This is
test
an employee
extend.
performance review.
And as a benefit, I'll be keeping my ear out for any information. However, I am specifically been instructed not to assist you in this matter.
Will you help me with the art thing?
Yes.
Okay.
his priorities are very clear. Show me you can actually be a spy. Hunt down my treasure. Ah.
You all are getting ready for the party. Thankfully, you have fancy dress. Tartan, I'm sure you're so happy to get back into that outfit. Same with you, Nadrax. Your baby blue outfit.
I'm just gonna mention we're
Absolutely.
probably not gonna do the party today.
Oh yeah, no, we are
Yeah.
not doing the party today.
No.
No, I was
Okay,
just
okay.
getting us in.
This is just a plot hook for it.
Yes.
Yeah, tune in next week.
Okay.
Lou, what are you wearing to the party?
We do have the ones from the opera, right? Still.
Yep.
Yes, you have Jarlaxle's suit.
God, it's so
Yeah, I
tacky
just
to wear
assume
the
I'll
same
just wear
thing
the same
twice.
fancy clothes like last time.
Lou, everybody else is wearing the same thing. And it's a nice outfit.
To be fair,
I
I'm
wish-
fucking
I wish-
reluctant to wear this.
You want to trade? Would that work?
Not
If
at
I-
your
if I-
fucking size.
If I
No.
reduce you and enlarge myself,
Are you wearing the eye patch, Lou?
I can't wear the eye patch and the suit. You told me off for the hat. Can I wear a different hat?
Yes, he doesn't mind if you wear a different hat.
I'll buy a nice hat on the way.
I mean, you can find. What kind of hat are you looking for?
Cowboy hat.
No. Will not allow it. Unless it's leopard
just some-
print.
Just something classy, like I don't know, like a. Oh, I could get a captain's hat.
You want a tricorn?
Yeah.
Just like another
You
drow.
can find a nice tricorn. Who? Oh, mine.
Yeah, your fucking Skyrim one.
Well, no,
if we're
and
talking
my
about
one
hats,
from
can Gaddix have
from
an engineer's
Neverwinter.
cap?
Yep. and your
Ironically,
Neverwinter.
the one that I was playing that's apparently Lou's grandma.
Yep.
So yeah, you can find a relatively fancy matching tricorn, Lou, for about 12 gold.
Jesus. I can't believe Jarlaxle stole my fucking hat.
Stole the hat he gave you, so he just re-gifted.
Yeah.
Do you need me to cover it?
No, I'm paying for it. I'm super rich, but I wish I had a new hat.
Super rich as he pulls it from the party funds underneath the cookie jar.
Well, I do have my own stash right now. Can you send one of those birds about when he's gonna give me a new hat?
No. You ask him when he next comes by.
Oh, I'll offer the wig in exchange. Good idea.
I'll tell him it was your suggestion too. Thanks.
So you're gonna be wearing the tricorn, the suit, but not the eye patch.
I'll have the eye patch in my pocket just in case I need an eye patch, but I'm not gonna wear it.
Gets frisked at the door, sir. Why do you have a snake in here? Ah, it's going for my eye!
It's a Ooh, that is a good prank. Oh, I'm gonna have to start using that.
But yes, you do make your way to the Oldbrinder estate. You're ushered in through the front gate into the front doors. And this is where we end the session.
Yes.
You get to have a party.
We'll have to kill them all.
Nice up, people.
It's a ballroom blitz. Alrighty, now to hit the button.